Alrighty, what's good, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Woohoo! Hold on one second. I gotta tweak the mic a little bit. Tell me if this sounds good, because I've been messing with it a little bit. What's going on, everybody? Now, unfortunately, this is finals week, meaning I probably can't be as loud as usual. But you know what? We're gonna make it work anyway. All right, hold on. What's up, everybody? Excuse me. What's up, Devastator? What's up, Ben? What's up, Some Drunk? What's up, Spec? What's up, Josh? Hey, Caden made it. Let's go. Yeah, so Caden is not going to be on stream tonight because he's moving back home right now. He's done with school. Or he like finished all his finals and stuff, so he's headed back home right now. So it's just me for tonight. But I'm sure he'll keep you all entertained in the chat either way. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, I still have a week left. So that's fun. Excuse me. So, how is everybody doing tonight? I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, man. Hold on. Gotta check Discord real quick.
Meat Pie has become a member.
Hey, thank you, Meat Pie, for being a member for 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, members, don't forget, we just got a new emote today. It's the vibin' emote, like the musical one. So be sure to spam. Please. I beg you. Anyway, alright, hold on, let me close that, and then... Yeah, see, there we go, that's what we like to see. Just playing some Wrath Classic, nice. Thank you, Caden, for spamming the small Clussy. Yeah, exactly, small. Small. He's tiny. I wish it would show up on the actual stream itself. It's annoying that it doesn't. Whatever. Alrighty. So, we have got... hold on. Excuse me. Jesus. We have got quite a bit to talk about tonight. A lot of stuff has happened. So, it's not on screen yet. I'll pull it up in a second. But we have Reforge playing, what's it called? Stellar Blade, which apparently is really bad. So, we're going to take a look at that. We've got JTech talking about Stellar Blade having an 82, which I'm sure should be interesting considering people gave Starfield crap for having an 83. We got some Harmon talking about how Princess Peach Showtime is better than Stellar Blade. We got MBG talking about how Xbox games are apparently running better on PS5. And I've got the Digital Foundry video pulled up as well, just in case. And then maybe we'll talk about some Puerto Rock at some point. And I've also got a couple memes as well. JTech, yeah. Well, hey, Caden, you don't have to be here to talk about it. So, I mean, you're lucky. You lucked out. Intel Smith, exactly. Not so 83 when the turntables have turntable. Yeah, exactly, Josh. An 83. That's bad. We're going to laugh at that. We're going to ridicule it. But an 82? No, that's great. 82, that's what we like to see right there. God, these videos already sound like a headache and we haven't even started. Yeah, yeah. It's because you guys know what's up. You know what's about to happen. It's about to be really bad. But luckily, we're all here to experience the badness together. So... let me pull up screen capture, and let me do this. There you go. Low equals good, except when it doesn't, because double standard. Yep, exactly. We will suffer together. Exactly, Ben. That's the beauty of all of you guys showing up, is that we all get to suffer together. It's great, and I love it. All right, so... I'm not going to do polls this time because the polls are a bit slower. So here are the options. We have, let me take a look real quick. So yeah, we have MVG, Harmon, JTech, and Reforge, and then maybe we'll do Puerto Rock later. Okay, so JTech, MBG, Harmon, or Reforge. Type in the chat which one you guys want to do first, and I'll just eyeball it. It's over, Harmon Smith. Exactly, yeah. I need to put that in. Oh, actually, you know what? While you guys were typing that, I added some stuff to the soundboard. So we have the original stuff. So I'm going to replace this one at some point. We have that. Then we have.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Yeah, so we have that. That's from before. We still have this. Again, also from before. Then this as well.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
It's so good.
You're wrong.
I love this one.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
And then I just added this one today because I said I would last week.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
It's beautiful. I love it. It's so good. And I can cut any of them off whenever I want to. So if I did this, I could just stop it. It's beautiful. You don't need a stream deck to do this, people. You can just pay like $40 for voice mod. It's pretty nice. Alrighty. Now let me look back through the chat. I'm seeing a lot of Harmon. I am seeing a gargantuan amount of Harmon. So I guess that's what we're doing. Remember, you guys did this to yourselves. And to me, I guess. You guys kind of suck, you know? No, I'm kidding. Let me drink some Gatorade. Also, earlier I was at my school was doing like this activity thing. They had a bunch of inflatable stuff. I got to feel like a kid again for once. Yippee. Where's the Caden freaking out screaming? Doesn't exist. Caden, it does exist. It's just I don't have a soundbite for it yet. I could definitely put my own screaming on there if I wanted to. How do I look yellow? What is that even from? Because I know Alex has that as a soundbite. What is that even from? The how do I look yellow man thing. Best to get the first one out of the worst one out of the way first? Yeah. Honestly. Is MBG going bald? I mean, he kind of has been this whole time, hasn't he? Look it up. All right, hold on. Let me look it up real quick. That's right. It's from Smiling Friends. That's right. My mistake. I remember now. It's from Smiling Friends. All right, that all of a sudden explains like everything I was wondering about it. All right, sick. Hold on. Let's do that, and then we're good there. On an unrelated note, where is the Abraham Lincoln effing Caden over against Aldridge sound? Well, I didn't clip that whole incident. Which, I guess, yeah, you know, by the way, if you want to join the Discord to have many incidents, you just got to become a member one time, and then you can undo it, and you won't get banned. So, shameless plug. Anyway. You should add it. It's over. I know. I was going to. I forgot to. Yeah, I'll get it after. Somebody, write it down. Somebody write that down for me. Just, I guess just spam remember in the chat or something. I don't know. Not Harmon, GG Brain Cells. You guys voted for it. You know, I'm just saying. I asked the chat who they wanted to go over first, and this is what you said. So, we're doing this. Alrighty. Let's get into this. By the way, in case it wasn't obvious, I haven't played Stellar Blade. I don't have a PlayStation. So, if I don't know some information, then sorry. But then again, I know about as much as Harmon does because he doesn't have a PlayStation either.
Interesting how everyone else was crying about Stellar Blade at a time while I was enjoying Princess Peach Showtime. You know, to this day, I'll probably go back and play through it casually throughout the year. But there is no denying at this point that Princess Peach Showtime is the best game so far of 2024.
That is absolute cap, and I don't even need to play it to know that. When Helldivers 2 exists, dude, there's no shot that Princess Peach Showtime is the best game of the year. And from what I've seen, according to the reviews, it looks like Stellar Blade is a better game than Princess Peach Showtime. So, yeah.
You know, it's better.
Palworld, yeah. Honestly, Palworld is probably better. Again, Haven't played it myself, but I mean, I'm just going off of the reviews, which Harmon loves to do, and then say that it doesn't matter, but whatever.
Than Helldivers 2. It's better than Power World. It's better than Baldur's Gate 3. What is it?
Okay, first of all, Cap. Second of all, Baldur's Gate 3 came out last year, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Better than Baldur's Gate 3. You know, like a monkey could have more fun with the shit I took this morning, you know, poking it with a stick, than you could have with Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, well, that's a bit of an extreme. Now, I will admit, I was not the biggest fan of Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't finish it. Then again, I also played it single player. I didn't play it with anybody the whole time. So you have to consider that. I was not the biggest fan of it. However, that is quite literally a gross overstatement. Huh? Yeah, exactly, Angel. What is bro yapping about? Dude, I don't know, man. He's already having a hard enough time, guys. Look at this.
I digress.
He has to have, like, have you noticed this? You know those games like Star Wars Squadrons where you have to, like, allocate power to different parts of your ship? That's what Harmon has to do. He has to allocate his brain power to his mouth, and he has to take it away from his eye. That's why his eye is always closed. He can't talk and have both eyes open at the same time.
Right. Princess Peach Showtime is fantastic. And right now...
Why do you defend Xbox when all they do is buy studios and do nothing but release mediocrity? I also have 60 hours in Starfield and hated the whole thing. I mean, most of my content is not defending Xbox. It's just, you know, dunking on the PlayStation fanboys. I mean, there are times when I've defended Xbox, but that's only when it's warranted. You know, dude, I mean, I'm no bigger of a supporter of Xbox than the next guy, you know? Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, and plus, I mean, you can go to my playlist. I have like over 20 or 30 videos dunking on Xbox fanboys. And I was so hard on Xbox last year with Redfall. I called it like the worst game I'd ever played in my life. So, yeah. I feel like that's something that people get confused a lot. And no problem, man. You're welcome, Ruben. But I feel like that's something that people get confused a lot is they assume that, like, oh, you know, I'm talking about a PlayStation fanboy, so I'm, like, automatically defending everything Xbox does. Like, that's not the case. In fact, I'm pretty sure in a lot of videos I've, like, said, oh, Xbox is, like, really bad at this as well or something. But, yeah. Ponies just create the most cringe. Exactly. It's like what Alex says. You know, I want to talk about the other people, but the ponies are just the loudest, so. I mean, hold on. Alright, just have to check Discord real quick. Alrighty. I need to play Redfall again? No. No, absolutely not. Although, well, you know, the anniversary is in 2 weeks. It's almost been a full year. So, you know what? Let's pull that up, actually. Hold on. Redfall. When did it release? 24% of users like this game. May 2nd, and it is currently 4/26. So, yeah, literally just under a week until it's been a year since the game came out. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to work something out.
Now there seems to be this very stubborn refusal from the gaming community to acknowledge it, right? You know, people are...
Because nobody cares about Princess Peach Showtime, that's why. Like, literally nobody cares about it enough for it to make, like, mainstream attention.
Saying that I've stopped talking about the game, and the reason being that is that, like, I've done everything in it. You know, like, there
and
are
everybody else has. I mean, how do you know everybody else hasn't?
There are things to do in the game. You know, there are challenges.
Pigeon Salad has become a member. No way in hell this dude is capping for Princess Peach Showtime as best game 2024. Especially when Tekken 8, Stellar Blade, and Helldivers 2 exist.
Exactly, Pidgey. Thank you for being a member for 17 months. Thank you, Pidgey. I forgot about Tekken 8 coming out this year as well, actually. But yeah, that's just 3 examples right there of games that are probably already better.
It's still a lot of fun, but at the end of the day, you know, I want to move on. I want to play other things, you know, just like I did with Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, you can't move on from Baldur's Gate. It's kind of funny. He moves on from the games that he does play, but he can't move on from the games that he doesn't play. You know, he still can't move on from Baldur's Gate and Elden Ring. It's kind of hilarious.
And Mario Wonder, you know, I loved those games.
What's up, Partial?
But it's time to move on to the next thing, you know. Princess Peach Showtime has come and gone for me, but there is no
I think it was just gone for. I don't think it had come for anybody else. I think it had just gone.
denying that this game is spectacular, and rather embarrassingly, it feels like the gaming community is doing this thing where they're just like, "Oh, I knew Princess Peach Showtime."
Oh no! Oh no! What was that? Oh God! Wait, hold on. You know what? Just imagine you see this coming towards you. That was like I know what that reminded me of. It reminded me of like those things that crawl in Elden Ring, and they have all the hands, you know, and they like run at you. You know what? Hold on. Here, just imagine this.
Like
this runs at you in Elden Ring.
Like, oh, I knew Princess Peach Showtime would fail. Oh,
exactly, Harmon jump scare. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. He actually jump scared the camera. What? Hold on, I have to see that again.
He is doing this thing where they're just like, "Oh, I knew Princess Peach Showtime would fail."
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Why not? Oh! Imagine Harmon running at the camera doing it. You know what? Hold on. Let's put it in 0.25 times speed. I have to see this in slow-mo.
I knew Princess Peach.
He went full Wario. I mean, he has the build of Wario, so there you go. I have to see it again. I'm sorry.
It's like,
I knew. I hear FNAF jump scare. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what the? Oh my God. It's literally like Freddy's jump scare in the first game. Princess Peach Showtime. Exactly, shot back. Bro went, oh! Alright, hold on. I'm gonna put it back. So, yeah, Harmon jump scare.
Fail. Oh, I knew a game with a female lead wouldn't succeed. Oh, I'm so excited.
Wait, what do you talk? What?
For Stellar Blade. Like.
What? What? What do you talk? Harmon, you are the same people. Hold on. I need to do a bit of exposing here for a second. Why are you talking about, like, you're talking about a female lead as if you support that and that you're into that when, oh, excuse me, if we go down here, where is it? Where is it? It was down here somewhere. Yep. And then there was a tweet
Censored
that went along with that.
1080 has become a member.
Thank you, Censored, for being a member for 2 months. Yeah, no, Harmon does hate women. I don't want to, if somebody could send me the tweet, then I'll pull it up, but, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of all they are meant to do is, you know, you know what's up. These AI thumbnails suck. Dude, actually, though, he discovered how to make AI thumbnails, and now he won't stop doing it. It's been, what, over 2 weeks now? Also, I'd like to point out, the lady in this thumbnail, she's holding the 3DS backwards. Am I the only one who's noticed this? She's holding the 3DS the wrong way. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Let me get that out of there.
Like, people were really desperate to downplay this game from the moment it was revealed, right?
Wait,
remember
Princess
when
Peach?
people were calling it a minigame collection and, like, Mario Wonder
so... No, God, I love
Foxy
this. Okay.
Sandlands is better than Princess Peach ST.
I don't know what that is, Devastator, but I believe it, honestly. Thank you for the 2. I believe it. Wait, so, I need to hear that again. Hold on.
Really desperate to downplay this game from the moment it was revealed.
So, nobody cared about this game, and nobody was talking about it, yet at the same time, everybody was desperate to downplay it. Is this what we're saying, dude?
DPD Huntress has become a member.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Also, thank you, DPD Huntress, for becoming a member. I appreciate it. I will...
Partial Me Nate has become a member.
Thank you, Partial, for being a member for 2 months. Let me put up a link to the members' Discord real quick for any new members. Hold on. Let me do this. There you go. I'm still in the Stone Age when it comes to this invitation stuff. So, hold on. Let me do this. Go over here. Invite. Copy link. There you go. Alright. And now if you become a member at any time tonight, just,
Light
go to
Shadow
the
Onyx
tab.
has become a member. No one is talking Princess Peach Showtime, not even Nintendo fans are talking about it. Only Harmon is talking about it.
Exactly, Light Shadow Onyx. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Yes, literally nobody is talking about
I repeat,
Princess Peach
if
Showtime.
Harmon thinks childless women are worthless, then what does that make Princess Peach? Does Harmon genuinely the Koopalings are hers?
Thank you for the 5 censored. Yeah, Harmon, we don't need to get too deep into it, but he definitely
Just
has,
wait
like,
till
some-
Shadow of the Erd Tree comes out, Harmon is gonna flip all over again.
Exactly, Butterboy. Thank you for the 5. So, censored, yeah. You already know Harmon has some freaky fantasies about Peach and Bowser. I mean, you already know what's up. I don't need to go much more into it than that. And then Butterboy, just wait until the Shadow of the Erd Tree comes out. Yep. It's gonna be the same thing all over again. He's gonna flip his lid once again. The timing, if it was perfect, yeah, honestly.
Right. You know, remember back when people were calling it a minigame collection and like Mario Wonder?
We'll get through this video together, dude. I hope so. We're not even a quarter of the way through.
Just like the last game on Switch ever. You know, remember that period where they were trying to say that like the 1,000.
Also, has anybody else noticed that he has like the Mario hat hanging on the thing in the background? That's kind of funny.
Door was going to be like releasing on the Switch 2 or something.
I haven't heard anybody say that, but okay.
They were like working overtime to downplay this game, right?
But so again, you say nobody was talking about it and nobody cared about it, but at the same time, everybody was trying to downplay it. Like, pick one. You can't have it both ways. They are conflicted. It's conflicting logic. It doesn't work. God, Armin's being very persnickety as Reforge. No. God, I still can't believe he said that. I don't think I'd ever heard anybody outside of the year like 1800 use the word persnickety. You don't see the Discord link? Check the members community tab. I just put it up.
Now that it's out, like people really, really want to pretend it doesn't exist. But I just want to remind everyone.
It's not people pretending that it doesn't exist. It's just people literally could not care less about it.
It outsold Dragon's Dogma 2. You know, it outsold Rise of the Ronin.
Harmon is bound to wind up on a Kiwi tape video.
I don't know what that means, Partial, but thank you for the 2. I have an idea of what it means, though. All right, hold on. Princess Peach Showtime sales. All right, so beating out Dragon's Dogma and Rise of the Ronin. Okay, but is this... so this was for 1 week in Japan. Wow, damn, dude. Fantastic. So, yeah, you're right. Princess Peach Showtime outsold Dragon's Dogma and Rise of the Ronin in Japan for 1 week. Jesus. Oh, my God. Hold on.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I can't. I actually can't. I'm so glad I added this to the soundboard. I feel like I'm going to be spamming it tonight. Like, Christ in a basket, dude. It outsold the games for 1 week. In Japan, specifically. Fantastic. Dude, you're absolutely right. It's a massive success.
And, you know, people like me are calling it like...
Yeah, exactly, Gara. Who cares if it outsold it?
A really underrated gem. And I think, you know, individuals like
Apparently
Arlo...
it's pernickety, not persnickety.
It's pernickety, not persnickety. Thank you for the 2, Butterboy. Is that... I thought it was... I thought it was persnickety. No, it's... I mean, maybe they're different words, but... see, persnickety's a thing. I don't know. Maybe they're 2 separate words.
Underrated gem. And I think, you know, individuals like Arlo, you know, the literal Muppet with a hand up his ass, right? Like, I think people like Arlo are doing the game a very big disservice by calling it mid. Like, specifically saying that the level segments are not fun.
I mean,
Because
that's just his opinion, though. I mean, why? Okay, he has a different opinion than you. That's not doing the game a disservice.
is objectively not true. I have gone through like a lot of the stages several
Quiet
times now.
Try has become a member.
Thank you, Quiet Try, for being a member for 4 months.
Particularly like the sword fighter ones. I have like
Lono doesn't lie. Oh, God, dear God, yes he does, Josh. Yes he does.
really gotten to play the game a lot, and it couldn't be more obvious to me that the game is very well designed, very entertaining, and does have a lot of replay value.
All right, that's your opinion. That's not the general consensus.
That was my concern going into the game, was that like, I'm not sure how much mileage I'll get out of replaying this, but no, like the game is so well crafted and so fun to play. You will want to go back and play it again. You will want to do everything in it. Like,
all right.
Again, I made this comparison before launch, but the game really does feel as if it's like as if it's being judged the same way that like Kirby's Epic Yarn was judged.
What,
right?
as in it wasn't as good as you say it was, and you can't accept that other people have different opinions? Like, what is the problem? What's up, Soga?
Where people were making all these really arbitrary complaints about it, the art style, the fact it wasn't a real Kirby game, the mechanics, the difficulty.
I mean, Kirby's Epic Yarn was pretty fun. I remember I played it when I was younger, but I mean, it wasn't like a fantastic game or anything. It was just good.
Right. There's a lot of overlap between those complaints.
Oh, I just checked my DMs. Thank you. Crytry sent me the tweet. Yes, this is what I was talking about right here. This is you might not be able to see the whole. Oh no, you can. You can. Yeah. This for some reason blew up. I don't know why, but yeah. This is what Harmon said about women. So yeah. Anyway,
and
I'm probably just gonna get demonetized for having that on screen.
Like the more I play both, I really do feel as if they're unwarranted. I think Epic Yarn.
I mean, your tweet about women was unwarranted, but here we are.
It's a way better Kirby game than people give it credit for, and I think Princess Peach Showtime, much like that, is very, very unappreciated.
Okay.
I do think this game, this specific
to be fair, all women are underappreciated to you, but anyway.
Going to be the beginning of Princess Peach being treated like a genuine video game protagonist in her own right. Because I do think that it's really interesting to me seeing so many people like try to trash her. Like,
Harmon is completely disturbed. I think that's putting it a bit lightly, but yeah.
Nobody cares about Peach. She's not popular. Like, she was just in a movie that made $1.5 billion, right?
Who's saying that? Who said that Peach isn't popular? Nobody said that. What are you talking about?
$1.5 billion, right? She was huge. Okay, Peach is becoming more popular, right? Peach has established herself as a real video game icon. People are liking her, right? People are liking the direction she's been taking lately. People like the.
Can I just say, we are over halfway through this video, and he's only mentioned Stellar Blade like once.
Like, people like what they've been doing with the character, right? This cope that people have, that like, she's just a damsel in distress. Like, nobody likes that.
I mean, that used to be the case. I mean, well, obviously with the movie, they completely like flipped the script on that.
Right. And I do think this is going to become more apparent going forward, is that Peach like completely demolished it this year. With in between the movie and this, and
well, the movie was last year, but yeah. Speaking of which, that's crazy. The movie is over a year old now, right? Like, didn't the movie just turn a year old?
And I still see people kind of in denial about that, and I do think we're going to see a lot more of this going forward, where a lot of lesser-known Nintendo characters start, breaking out and becoming more and more popular. F-Zero is going to come back. Splatoon.
Is it? Is it, though? I mean, I feel like people have been saying F-Zero is going to come back for a very long time. What's up, Lowest Expectations?
They're going to have mainstream success, right? You're going to have...
a Stellar Blade video where Harmon only mentions it once, color me surprised. Yeah, he does this a lot.
The Mario movie, Zelda. Like, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for the mainstream gaming establishment to downplay the Zelda movie in particular. Like, imagine what's going to happen when it outsells when it outperforms the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Like, how are people gonna like that?
Is it though? Is it going? Maybe. I mean, I don't know how much money the Lord of the Rings stuff has made, but somehow I doubt that. You know, somehow I doubt that the Mario movie is gonna outdo the Lord of the Rings trilogy. But all right.
Oh, really?
Daisy over Peach, I can agree with that. That is a movement I can get behind.
Like, how are people gonna downplay that? It's gonna be impossible to continue the facade that Nintendo or series like Zelda are like niche and not all that popular.
Who says that they're niche and not popular? Who is saying, please show me one person? One. I am begging, a singular person, for the love of God.
When, you know, Zelda is getting better adaptations than The Witcher, better than Halo, better than Dark Souls, better than Warhammer 40K, right?
Well, I mean, Dark Souls doesn't have an adaptation, and Zelda, the only adaptation Zelda has had. Oh God, excuse me. Sorry. What was I saying? God, that burp was so bad, it like shut my brain down for a second. The only Zelda adaptation that I know of has been that TV show from the 80s that was an absolute, like, crack fest. Crap, whatever. They were on crack when they made that show.
Name a single one of those properties that had a better adaptation than the Super Mario Bros. Movie, right? None of them did, right? You know,
well, I mean, that's not fair because none of them have had adaptations, so what's your point?
Barbie couldn't do it, and she's probably bigger than all of them, right? Like,
I mean, Barbie's had countless adaptations before, and the Barbie movie that came out recently was a PG-13 movie, so of course it's not going to do as well.
Again,
did this man just say Zelda will outsell the LOTR? But I have some bad news for you. Besides, Fallout is definitely the best game adaptation this year.
Exactly, Butterboy. Thank you for the vibe. Yeah, I highly doubt it's outselling or it's out money making whatever Lord of the Rings, and then so far Fallout is the best adaptation.
The situation we're in now, right? Where Nintendo is slowly starting to throttle out the rest of the entertainment industry. You know, they're bigger than Disney.
How? There's like nothing coming from them this year except for Princess Peach Showtime, which nobody gave a damn about, and a remake of, what was it, a 3DS game or a Game Boy game? Sorry.
Bigger than like the established movie studios, bigger than like their competitors in the gaming space, and
Lord of the Rings just under $3 billion. Yeah, somehow. Well, I mean, I guess it is possible for Mario to outdo that, but certainly not yet, and certainly not for a while.
We are going to slowly start.
Apparently, they're coming out with a Zelda movie. This is probably fake, but I heard somewhere that they were going to get Tom Holland to be Zelda, which I don't know if that would be the best thing ever or the worst thing ever.
Seeing that as these games get more and more popular, you know, I laugh whenever I see Spurgs like try and tell you that like, oh, Fire Emblem Engage is bombed, so the series isn't doing well anymore.
Did it? Hold on. Fire Emblem Engage sales. I don't know. 1.61 million. I mean, that doesn't seem bad, you know? I honestly... It never reached the same level as Three Houses. Okay, so that's the issue with it then. All right.
Like, yeah, completely unaware that Three Houses was the best-selling game ever in the series, and that Heroes is still pulling in a lot of money, and, like, the series is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. Like, the idea that there's going to be, like, some majestic fall-off point where everybody just stops playing the stuff, you know, it is just laughable to me, right? It simply isn't going to happen.
What stuff? Like Nintendo stuff? Because nobody... This is what I'm saying, dude. He makes all of this stuff up. I, like, can't... Oh, my God.
And we are seeing more and more of this. You know, like, I think in particular, you're going to be seeing a lot of people spurging out about the localization changes in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, right? You're going to see...
Well, I mean, that game, there isn't really... I don't think there's anything major that they could localize that would be controversial. Like, people have been getting pissy about localization because it's straight up just, like, getting changed for the sake of, like, being more inclusive and stuff, and that's a bunch of bullcrap. You know, like, they're literally... They're trying to gender languages that don't have or like, de-gender, I should... They're trying to de-gender languages that are gendered, which, I mean...
Crying about how Nintendo doesn't respect their history or their legacy or whatever, and...
No Kane today?
For
no,
those wondering how bad the Legend of Zelda cartoon was, there's an episode centered around the King of Hyrule having problems with his water park.
What do you, okay, Censor, thank you for the 5, first of all. Second of all, that sounds like a great cartoon. The King of Hyrule having issues with a water park. How could you not love that, you know?
It's still the great game.
Fire Emblem Engage sold worse than 3 houses. It didn't even get to half the sales. Funny, though, not so long ago, he was calling Fire Emblem a C-tier series. Yeah.
It always was.
That sounds about right.
Like, there's not really much that anyone can do to change that.
Yeah, that is so good. That's exactly what I'm talking about, like Insomniac with the Spanish stuff.
And, yeah, it's going to be really interesting seeing people, like, throw everything.
You know what? After we finish this video, you know what? Let's see if we can find some, like, I'm probably going to get claimed, but whatever. Let's see if we can find something funny from the Zelda
at the
show.
wall to try and get Nintendo to fail. Try to get something to stick, right? And we're seeing more and more that, like, you know, the narrative regarding, like, Tears of the Kingdom and Super Mario Bros. Wonder have completely fallen flat, right? Those games were not hated at all.
Who said they were hated? I mean, people had a lot of problems with Tears of the Kingdom, but who was saying it was hated? Again, he just makes this stuff up. I don't understand. Make it make sense, please.
The industry's...
Open your eyes. Now, trust me. I think if Harmon... Ugh, God. Sorry. If Harmon attained enough brain power to open both of his eyes, I think he would ascend to godhood.
Insistence.
And that's something that I don't want to see. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me, princess.
That they should be, and it's only going to get worse from here. There is absolutely nothing the gaming establishment can do to stop Nintendo domination.
I don't think anybody's trying to stop it, but okay. Well, there you go. Fantastic. Hold on 1 second. I have to check something real quick. Alright, hold on. I need to do this. Alright, cool. Alright, so that video had almost nothing to do with Stellar Blade, and I feel cheated. You know what? It's like what Squidward said. Hold on. I feel like Squidward right now.
You have been cheated and lied to.
Yeah, you have been cheated and lied to. That is exactly how I feel right now. Also, I would like to find, hold on, Zelda TV show. I spelled show wrong, but whatever. Yeah, this was a, this was a thing. Also, how did you guys feel about the Mario TV show? Because I loved that when I was younger. I loved that so much. Let's see if we can, is there anything besides the excuse me princess stuff? No, it doesn't really look like it. Whatever. Alright, that's fine.
Hey, excuse me, princess.
There it is. Yeah, he said the thing. He said the thing. Also, was that just like a thing that he said throughout the entire show? Sucked. Shut up. You know what? Josh, you're timed out for... No, I'm kidding. No, you cannot convince me that the Mario Bros. TV show was bad. I loved that show. It was so stupid, I couldn't help but love it. Koopa King MVP. Honestly, yeah. It's crazy because the show was made back when it was still Princess Toadstool and King Koopa instead of Bowser and Princess Peach. You're too young. I mean, so am I, dude. I was born in 2003. I was literally born, like, what, 15 years after the show came out? Or something like that, but I still watched it because it was on Netflix. It was a lot of fun. I watched, now that I think about it, I watched a lot of old stuff. I watched Tom and Jerry. I watched Mario. I watched Woody Woodpecker from, like, the 50s. I watched that stuff. Yeah, no, those shows were kind of wild. You don't get stuff like it anymore, that's all I'm going to say. Alrighty, so, let me close out of this. You know what, this would be a good time, since that video had nothing to do with Stellar Blade. Here is an actual video related to Stellar Blade. It's a meme video, kind of. It's called Female Characters versus Male Characters Climbing Ladders. So, we have Eve. She goes down. And then you get to see the physics and stuff. Very hot. And anyway, sorry. And then you have, so that's how women do it, right? And then this is how men do it. It's so good. I'm so upset that this isn't real and that it was edited. I wish this was real so badly. I am so upset that this was edited.
Well, excuse me, princess. Because of that, Link should never speak ever again.
I mean, that's probably why he's not voiced anymore, Deep Fryer. Thank you for the 5, by the way. He's probably not voiced because of that. Wait, really? Damn. Yeah. No, this was edited. Yeah. I'm so upset, like, because they had to program the animation for it. Like, look, you could see it. You could see the helmet going the whole way down, but they didn't add sound, and I'm so upset about that. More accurate, the gods themselves praise it. Yeah, exactly. It's so musical. It is. It really is. It's so musical. This right here alone is why I want Bloodborne on PC. Just so I can do something like this. I bet the second Bloodborne comes to PC, within like a day, there's gonna be a mod, which makes this happen. Also, I remember when I first saw this video, I was way younger and I wasn't into the Souls series at all, so I thought this guy was dressed like a KKK member because of the pointy hat. God, I was stupid when I was younger. Oh man. Fun fact, Link was voice acted by a female at one point, like Naruto. I mean, that makes sense. There's a lot of male characters who are voice acted by female people. Like Bart Simpson is one, and then Timmy Turner as well.
Sony, give my PC brothers Bloodborne on PC.
Exactly, Butterboy. Thank you for the 2. Give us Bloodborne, please. I want that mod right there. All right. KKK, excuse me. That's what dude, I saw the pointy hat. I was younger. I never heard of a
If you
Souls
want
game
the real
before.
reason Link doesn't talk, look up Zelda CDI.
Well, that too censored. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, Zelda CDI. That's a whole different thing that we can get into at some point, but not right now. Oh, man. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, who are we doing next? We've got JTech, we've got MBG, and we've got Reforge. Or we've got Puerto Rock. One of the 4. You guys type in the chat which one you want, and really quickly, while you're... No, we're not doing Synthetic Man. No, for the love of God. And while you guys give your answers, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And finally, I can show off my Be Right Back screen. All right. I'll be back. Alrighty, apologies for that. I fell in. My mistake. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. My ass is very wet right now. No. So let's continue on. Let me take a look at chat real quick, and then we will get into the next one. All right, I'm seeing Reforge, MBG, Reforge, MBG. I'm seeing a lot of Reforge. A lot of Reforge. So, Ayo, don't Ayo me. Don't Ayo me. Alright. Jesus Christ, sorry. Sorry, God. I do that every time. So, what happens is my chair my chair, it doesn't have like typical legs. Like the parts go down, but then there's like a big wooden beam across that goes between both of them. And that gets caught on my charger. So then I only end up pushing forward one side of the chair, and then it slams into the table. So apologies for that, dear God. Alrighty. So we're doing Reforge next. Fantastic. Apparently, this is really bad. So we're gonna take a look. And as always, thank you to Astro for providing the clips on Twitter.
Yeah, like right there, it just totally on the second swing. Now, if that's a stun lock, it's a stun lock. But on the second swing, she didn't even try to pull her sword up. Like I saw it coming. It did it there again too.
Very good at the game, honestly.
Right there again. She's play it back. Did she?
How about you try block? Is parrying a? Hold on, I need to get this out of the way right now. Chat, is parrying a thing in Stellar Blade? Is parrying a thing, or is it only blocking and dodging? Yeah. Astro's a network of people. That makes sense. Yes, there is parrying. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know, Reforge, stop attacking and try dodging or parrying or something.
Even attempt to bring the sword up?
I mean, look at that. He's almost dead from that. Good lord.
Hang on a second.
He rage quit. Oh my god, he rage quit. Hold on.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Dude, you have gotta be kidding. Can we get some members? Can we get some angry klutzy spam in the chat? Bro rage quit because he was bad at parrying. Jesus Christ.
I have the current version. I don't understand. I'm telling you, it feels worse in the demo.
Bro is so mad that he's bad at the game that he quit the game, checked for an update to see if the update would make him better, and then when that didn't work, he just go, Jesus Christ, dude.
Just not pulling the sword up.
Yeah, something tells me you just need to
Is
get
it
better
just
at
a flat-out stun lock? If they hit you once, can you not do anything?
I highly
You can't
doubt
stop the
that.
follow-up? It's just...
Well, I highly doubt that, but if that is the case, you know, there's a classic thing you can do, Reforge. It's called, you might be familiar with it if you're in the Souls community. It's called getting good. You know, that's a thing you could do.
Automatically going to hit you? That doesn't seem normal. Is it Kirk's skill issue?
Yes.
So if you miss the first...
Yes, it is a skill issue.
...swing, you can't try to block the second swing. You just get hit by both? Is that how these guys work?
I mean, that could make sense because the idea would be to dodge it. I mean, it's like in Elden Ring. You know, you have enemies where they'll attack and you're supposed to dodge it, and if you get hit by one, that's going to get you caught in the next one. So the idea is to just avoid it
Or
entirely.
Darkside Pony is having a hard time dodging.
Exactly, Gara. Thank you for the 2. Darkside Pony is having a hard time dodging. You're playing this right now while watching me? Nice.
Okay, so you should see her right hand come up if she attempts to block.
Okay, so it happened right there. You blocked. Okay, so it flashed, so that means something's happening.
Oh no, it's a flat-out stun.
Yeah, so then you should just like try not getting hit by it, you know?
Okay, So no, if he hits you with that first one, it's a flat out stun. She like almost like hobbles over and she can't pull the sword up. So that is a bit of a stun lock. I thought she just wasn't.
If that is the case, then I mean, yeah, that seems like a stun lock. In which case, you should just avoid
responding. Okay, hang on.
Let's see it again.
Yeah, that's a stun lock.
All right, so sounds like you need to just not get hit, honestly. Now, if anybody in the chat has fought these enemies yet, can you attest to this? Like, is there a way to get out of that, or is it a stun lock? Get this man on for honor. Nobody deserves to go through that pain.
Yeah, it's a stun lock. So if they get you with that first one, you can't pull your sword up. You are gonna, maybe you can dodge out of it. I'll try to dodge out of it the next time it happens.
I
have the
again, like going off of Elden Ring, a lot of the times if you get hit by one thing, and if you like spam dodge,
long thing equipped. Hang on. It's a total stun lock. They stagger you and you can't do anything. You cannot cancel out of stagger animations. You'll get used to it. Can you dodge out of it, or you just basically get hit twice?
I'm surprised he didn't ban that guy for not super chatting when he said that.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, see, he just dodged right there. Do you see that? Wait.
You just basically
crazy,
get hit
right?
twice. Is that
right
how
there?
it works?
Got hit. Yeah, and then he dodged. There you go. You did it. You figured it out.
I see people putting this game. I see a lot of people putting this game on easy really quickly, dude. Managing a group is still brutal. It's freaking brutal, dude. They don't hold back. They're like,
Are you on easy? That's my
beat one boss, buckle the frick up. Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas. What does Jiminy Christmas even mean? Because I know Jiminy Cricket, you know? From God, I forgot the movie, but I know Jiminy Cricket, but I don't know what Jiminy Christmas is. Now I want to see. I think there's more than just that. All right. This is a 6
I hit heal. I hit heal and she didn't heal. Heal, girl.
Well,
I hit heal twice and she wouldn't freaking heal. Why?
Cap.
Why would she not?
It hit it again.
It's still doing that thing.
Pinocchio. That's right.
Hit heal.
Right. Who did Butterboy? That wasn't Puss in Boots. What are you
talking
about?
I was like, I was not
comically large skill issue. Yeah, honestly.
Doing anything else, and she would not heal. I had one left. That was so weird.
Maybe
I promise you, I hit up on the D-pad 2 different times.
I swear, all these people who say, I promise I hit this button, you know those, what are those things called? They're like the diagrams that people will have on their screen, and it shows when they're pressing buttons and stuff. I swear, all these people, like DSP, Forge, all, anyway. All of them, you need one of those on your screen, so that way you can actually prove it.
It's still doing that.
You beat that boss in 4 tries. I guarantee more than 4 tries are going to go by in this video.
Weird thing where like it just doesn't accept your input. She just stood there. I was only doing a little side.
Jiminy Christmas is a reference to Jesus Christ from around 1660. Okay, that's weird, but I guess. Gamepad viewer. Yes, that's what it's called. Thank you, Quiet.
Sidestep. You should be able to heal right after a sidestep.
I mean, yeah. All right, let's
Heal is slow. She didn't even try. She didn't even pull her hand out.
Let's see it again. Maybe it'll work this time.
It's not like she tried and she got interrupted. She just stood there. I was like, I was literally hitting it. She just wasn't doing it. I mean, I'll admit I'm out of practice, but goodness gracious.
You beat it in 1. All right, let's see it.
I don't understand how you're supposed to dodge that. They don't let you hit anything.
I mean, you hear me out. Maybe try blocking, and if blocking doesn't work, I mean, obviously that does not look like a parryable move, so I don't know, maybe try rolling or jumping over it, perhaps. I don't know. These seem like very simple solutions. Yeah, you need to.
That's a stun lock. I couldn't do anything.
Dodge.
I don't understand at all. I'm hitting dodge on those. She's not doing the things.
He is. Oh my god, dude. He's actually DSP. Jesus Christ. He is legitimately DSP. Oh, I'm hitting it, dude. The game's messing up. Oh, it couldn't be me. Like, dude, shut up. Just admit you're bad.
That I'm telling her to do. I promise you, I'm hitting dodge.
I call complete cap on that. All right. Oh, he's gonna kill it. Oh, come on, it's 1. Oh, surely he won't die here. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of was hoping he would die there. Would have been funny.
Get this man against Melania. That's a stun lock.
Exactly, Butterboy. Thank you for the 2. Yes, get this man against Melania. Put Reforge against Melania and have her do waterfowl.
Yeah, there's still some issues with input. It just flat out ignores my input sometimes.
I've heard the same excuse from a lot of Souls players.
I'm telling you, they have not fixed that.
Including myself.
Completely. There are times where she doesn't heal, she doesn't move. Like, it's like I'm not pressing the button. It's so weird. It's not even input delay. It's like it quite literally does not register your input. It's super weird.
Maybe you're not inputting correctly. I don't know. But guys, how is that possible? He has the amazing DualSense controller. How is it possible that his inputs would be messed up?
I honestly feel like it's happening more now than it did in the demo. Everybody says
he's using my excuse in For Our Honor. Yeah, let's be real. We've all used this excuse at some point before. Like, dude, just get over yourself.
That they fixed it. I'm like, it's still 100% ignoring my input sometimes.
Again, cap.
Digital Foundry noted a latency issue with input. They said that they patched it. They said day 1 there would be a patch that would fix that. No way. It's still happening. She just stands there. It's like, I know for a fact on some of those, it's like, I know I'm hitting the button and she doesn't even try. It's not like when I'm late on a block or...
All I can say at this point is just, oh yeah, sure, bud. Is this how he tests games? Yes, exactly. This is how Reforge tests games. He just complains that he's bad at dodging.
Early on a dodge, that's my fault. It's like, okay, I mistimed it, but when she just literally stands
criticizing a Sony game, well, I mean, they published it, but they didn't make it. But
there, it's like, heal, like I'm hitting up on the thing, and she just won't do it. I'm like, okay, I can only play the game if you do what I tell you to. Like, she's standing still. I hit up on the D-pad, and she did not even attempt to heal. She just stood there. Yeah, it 100% is still happening. It happened a lot in that fight. It really did. There were times where I was playing poorly and misjudging things because I'm out of practice, because I've been playing Ronin.
I'm pretty sure that was almost every single time, but go off.
And then I've been playing Tales of Kinsera. But with this game, it's like it 100% is still ignoring my input sometimes. And it's at the weirdest times. It's like I wasn't even doing anything the one time. I was just standing.
Man talks more than... Yeah, he does. He actually talks more than a Fallout NPC. I mean, he also plays games like a Fallout NPC. So there you go, guys. We've done it. We found an IRL Fallout NPC.
They're trying to heal. It's like I wasn't trying to like animation cancel or interrupt. It's like I'm just literally standing still. That shouldn't be an issue.
Hear me out. Maybe don't stand still in a game where there's constantly attacks coming at you. You know, man, I don't know, man. It seems like common sense to me, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
I get sometimes if you're doing a bunch of different things, sometimes an input will get dropped in the chaos, but it's like I'm literally standing still, bro. Or I have just maybe maybe did like a slight one step, because you can do like
again, stop standing still,
one step where she like steps to the right on a
Shut
dodge.
up and play the game. Exactly.
No flop. I don't think it's gonna flop. I just think they still need
Stellar Blade's definitely not gonna flop, but I don't see it doing extremely well either.
Combo attack power level 2 or higher. Increases attack of combo attacks 2 or higher. I think they still need to figure out what's going on and why that's happening.
I think you need to figure out what's going on and why that's happening.
Because it totally is. Voice cue for parrying.
He'll turn to the camera, patrolling the Mojang almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Yeah, exactly. I don't have face cam, but just imagine I'm like staring into your soul right now. He's just like, I am sorry, but your game is bad. The inputs are not registering correctly. Beep, boop, bop, beep, beep, boop, boop, bop. Error. Hands not working properly. Boom! And then just explodes.
It's not even that I'm missing the cues. It's that she doesn't do the thing I
Exactly, Lockwire. The problem is the chair and the desk. That's the problem. You need a better gaming chair. That's why I die so much in like Warzone. It's because this chair blows. By the way, I don't remember if this was here or not, but my ass has been imprinted into this wooden chair. I'll you know what? If you'd like to see it, join the Discord. I'll send a pic later. It looks pretty nice, honestly.
tell her to do. Like, you can tell when a game is
Will casuals pick it up? I mean, it has difficulty selection, so probably.
ignoring your inputs. You can sense it. You're like, shit, the game's not doing what I said to do. It's not like when you mistime a parry or a dodge, you can see your character attempt to do the thing and then they get smacked, right? Or you do it way early or you do it late. Either
You imprint your ass on that one. Yeah. Now what I have to do, I have to light my butt on fire and then sit down like that. And then it'll be like when you have those things, like, what are they called? Like the prods or whatever. You heat them up and you like push it onto a hamburger. And then, like, there's a logo burned into the hamburger or something.
direction, whether you do it early or late.
Playing with one hand. He would never... Dude, that's a sin. You know, Reforge is a very Christian man. He would never do that.
You can sense. You see your
sin.
character attempts to do the thing.
I'm back. Why are we watching Reforge? This is what the chat voted for.
I'm telling you, there are times where the game just flat out ignores your inputs. It's like, I don't know what's going on, but
I believe it is a skill issue.
you know. Yeah, if I'm
Can I link my channel membership? The option isn't there. It's in the description of the live stream, or at least it should be, right? I mean, there's a link in the description. Hold on, let me. Yeah. Click the link in the description of the stream, and then
late on a dodge, you would see the character attempt to do it, and there are
Reforge should hire Sniper Wolf to play for him. Dude, dear God. Imagine Reforge and Sniper Wolf doing like a podcast together.
times where she literally just stands there. It told us it was the most complete and polished game.
I almost died earlier this week. Asked a girl to snoo me. Didn't think she had that kind of strength. You got to be careful, man. Well, I'm assuming it was a fun time, but yeah. Just got to be careful.
I mean, a game being complete and polished doesn't mean it might not have little issues here and there.
That is
like,
true.
I'm not going to take a bunch of points off for having, issues with,
You'd rather blow your brains out? Me too.
some input issues. I think that's like a common
what's up,
thing. What is this? Oh, that's a common thing in games to have, some minor issues with input or other
Yeah.
or other things like that. I don't think that's a reason to be like, oh, the game isn't polished and it's bad.
Part of it could be, do you have VSync? Is VSync even like an option on consoles?
I mean, I think the game does run and look beautiful. I think that was the main.
Honestly, I think the biggest surprise for me about this game is how well it runs, especially with what's been happening recently. Alrighty. I want to see if there's any other clips to check out real quick, and then we'll get back into the other stuff. Anything? No. I want more. Oh, dear God. All right, we're scrolling past that. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got to talk about this for a second. This was absolutely hilarious. So, X-Vault got very mad at Astro. What's up, Otto? Reforge got mad, or X-Vault got mad at Astro because apparently Astro likes to spread lies about X-Vault, and now X-Vault is threatening legal action against Astro if he doesn't stop slandering him. So... Oh, man. Yeah, Astro Cyborg, exactly. Yes, that is so. Could you imagine showing up, imagine this bald, middle-aged dude who talks about console war stuff, shows up in court, and he's like, Your Honor, slander, misinformation. And it's just Astro posting clips from his videos and stuff. Like, Jesus God. Ah, crap, hold on. I hit the button by accident. This was, oh my God, you cannot be serious. Jesus, it gets worse. It gets worse. It Reforges in on it as well. That is Dear Lord Almighty. Hold on. Chat, get your donuts up for my man Clutzy, please. He's been sending me so many pictures of his food as of late. It's so bad. His burger bun's like animated. You don't have to I'm going to eat in the cafeteria whether you donate or not. That's not going to change.
Ponies are threatening legal action now. WTF.
Yeah, Edge Knight, thank you for the 2. Yeah, they're threatening legal action. It's kind of crazy. Just finished off the last of my Gatorade. Let me toss that away. 1 million in 24 hours. God damn. All right, I think that's all we have. Dear Jesus, could I scroll to? Oh my lord, Your Honor, he was a meanie to me. Yep, Your Honor, League of Legends or something like that. I don't know. All right, we've got. I need to get out of here. We have JTech, MBG, and Puerto Rock. So tell me who you guys want next. Chat for $1 a stream. You too can feed Clutzy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh no, you guys are saying JTech. Oh no. Why? Oh, that is so much JTech. Why would you? No. Puerto Rock for that blissful audio experience, dude. Minx was saying earlier, or maybe it wasn't Minx, maybe it was Spec. Somebody was saying earlier that Puerto Rock was on King David's stream, which I need to go on King David's stream at some point, but whatever, that's besides the point. Puerto Rock was on King David's stream, and apparently the mic audio just sounded better. And I like to imagine it's just King David's pure Chadliness that's causing the mic quality to get better. BRB chat. All right, see you later, Josh. All right, get Delta on stream. Delta is welcome to join if he would like. The live room is open to him. He is very much welcome to join. Anybody who has access to the live room may join whenever they feel like it. Although I think he's at work right now, but whatever. Can we watch? You're watching me right now. Unfortunately, I'm so uncreative that my whole career on this platform is me watching other people's stuff. So,
Your Honor, the defendant plays Genshin Impact.
Yes, Butterboy, thank you for the 2. Your Honor, the defendant plays Genshin. Instant life sentence. I mean, there's no other way around it. There is no coming back from that. All right, I'm going to close out of this. And you know what? Let's watch this again real quick, just because it's funny. Male characters versus female characters. See, it's like, oh, this is hot, whatever. But see, then you get it. You want to know what this reminds me of? This is like that edit where it's like, this is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy, and then you just have you just cut to this clip. This right here is the male ladies, put on an oddly Ku Klux Klan shaped hat and slide down a ladder, smacking the hat against it. This right here is the male fantasy. I can attest to this. All right, we're doing JTech, I suppose. Oh dear, imagine the headache. I like to imagine it's padded on the inside. Also, chat, before we get into this, I have to show you the thumbnail for this stream. Because, dear Lord, Mans is down mildly, you know? Make sure the hat is metal. Exactly, you have to make sure it's metal. New Game Plus on release 2. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that that's starting to be an improvement, is having New Game Plus on launch. But, yeah, thumbnails. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Stellar Blade Metacritic reviews. I wonder how this is going to go. We shall find out. Oh, hold on.
Oh, you gotta let me go there? Yeah.
Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, it does this for... It keeps, like, backing up a few seconds. I have no idea why. Whatever. No, because of the sound of ringing on the inside. That is true.
So, I wanted y'all to know, like, the media did some really fucked up shit, but...
Also, okay, well, first of all, the media did some messed up stuff. But before we get into that, what should our rule be, chat? What should we do every time he lip smacks? What should we... You know what? I have You're going to say, of course. Go ahead and type, of course, right now. But I have a whole bag of Kit Kats with me right now. I will eat one for every time. Actually, no, I'll do water instead. I will drink. I'm almost out of water. Crap. All right. I will take a shot of water every time. Slap yourself on the cheek. I'm not going to hurt myself. No. All right. Every time. Share them. All right. Here. You know what, chat? Here. I got one right here. I'm going to put it up to the mic. And what's going to happen, it's going to go like through the little holes on the mic. And then it'll come out the other end in your headphones. So take your headphones off. Here it goes. Here. I'm pushing it in. I don't know if it's working or not. I don't think it is. All right. Whatever. Fritz style spank. You know what? That's a good. I could spank myself every time. I think that would be quite entertaining and also arousing. Yeah. Anyway. Are they dark chocolate? No. Dark chocolate's vile. Milk chocolate and white chocolate are the best. Alrighty. So, how about this? That's what I'll do. Every time he lifts Max, I'll slap my ass and I'll take a shot of water.
I wanted y'all to know, like, the media did some really fucked up shit, but...
Alright, what did the media do? Let's find out.
We don't really talk about it.
I'd like you to talk about it. No! He's so mean! No! Oh my god, dude. Why? Every single time this man starts zooming. Why? Oh my god. He does it every single time. I can't. Oh my god.
Now,
you take back that dark chocolate is refined. I didn't mean just fine. Whatever. He's taking me with the zoom exactly. No, dark chocolate is not good. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but your opinion is wrong. Dark chocolate is not good. Yeah, exactly. He's taking me with the zoom. No! No, don't take me, please. Oh, God. Hold on. Oh, crap. Sorry. He took me. The zoom took my headphones. They fell off my head. They sucked me in. Alrighty. Why is he zooming in? I don't know. I guess, you know, I'm starting to think maybe Jay just has really bad eyesight. Because, like, he has glasses. So maybe his eyesight is so bad that, like, not even the glasses fully correct it, you know?
Stellar Blade is currently sitting...
Dark chocolate is good. No, it is not. You know what? Chat, how about this? Type 1 if you think chocolate... not chocolate. Type 1 if you think dark chocolate is good.
Sitting at an 82. Helldivers is sitting at an 82. Helldivers 1 is sitting at an 81. Is true. Now,
yes.
Let me look for my brush and tell me. Do y'all understand what's wrong?
I love the amount of 2s I'm seeing. Yes, Chad. Yes. Delta. Okay, that's it. You're banned from my Discord. I can't believe you're losing moderator privileges.
What that? Now remember, Helldivers, the original game came out in 2015. Helldivers 2 came out in 2024 this year. Almost 10 years apart.
One if there's sea salt involved. I haven't had anything with sea salt in a while.
One game is much better than the other.
All chocolate is good. You're all too racist. It's not racist. There's no racism against dark chocolate. I just don't like the taste.
But
it's way too. What is it? Is it sweet? I guess it's way too like bittersweet for me.
Metacritic. If you're looking at the Metacritic score.
Also, that reminds me. I had a horrible experience at the Miami airport when I went there for Easter break, because I went there and I bought a chocolate bar, and I was like, oh, this is going to be really good. You know, I'm hungry. I didn't have time to eat much, so I'll just get this, and it'll be great. And then it was the most, like, unbelievably mid chocolate ever, and I couldn't even finish it. I just offered it to some lady on the plane.
It only got 1 point more.
I am not racist with dark chocolate. Don't say that.
This is something they did with Horizon as well. Horizon Forbidden West got 1 point less than Horizon Zero Dawn, even though it was a better game.
But Helldivers 2 got better than Helldivers. What? Is this what we're doing? Does he seriously have a conspiracy theory that they're dropping points by 1 for sequel? What do you... Oh, my God.
This is why we don't listen to journalists.
Yeah. But, I mean, then again, you were happy to point out the Starfield Metacritic scores. And any time an Xbox game gets a bad score on Metacritic, you're happy to point that out. But no, now we don't listen to the journalists, right? Yeah. Also, I'm just saying, this stream has 64 likes. That is a crime. Guys, can we get this stream to 64 likes, please? There's 69 of you in here. It only takes a second to hit the button.
Now, remember the impact Helldivers 2 had on the internet.
Yeah, it was a massive
It's
game.
sitting at 82. But look at the impact it had. It had
the impact.
Game of the Year impact. That's
Yeah.
still being felt today.
Yeah.
For 2 straight months.
That was a lip smack. Lip smack. All right, taking a shot of water. Hold on. Excuse me.
Can you trust them?
I mean, like you just said, you should listen to audience, not the audiences, not the critics.
Now remember,
Helldivers 2 is great. It's my game of the year.
Thank you, Butterboy, for the 2. I still haven't played it yet. I will play it at some point. I just haven't yet.
Helldivers 2 is way better than the first one. But if you look at Metacritic, it's only 1 point better than the first game.
All right.
Make it make sense to me. I'll be right back. Let me find my brush.
You just said that we shouldn't listen to the critics. Also, that's your opinion. You know, obviously, the average critic consensus overall is that the games are pretty much equal. At least if you're going specifically off of the grade. So, I don't know why we're putting so much emphasis on this. You literally just said to not put so much emphasis on games journalists and that we shouldn't listen to them. I keep telling him let's play Helldivers 2 in chat, but he says no, boot up COD. You are the one who says boot up COD, first of all, Delta. And second of all, you have asked me to play Helldivers 2 like once or twice. And also, you're like the only person I would play with, and you're like never on. So what do you want from me? Alright, hold on. I'm going to skip ahead until Alright, cool. He's back!
My fucking, my beard comb and my fucking, brush was right behind the fucking laptop.
What? Why are you... Why? No! Hold on. Let me pull up the soundboard. God. Why? Why are you combing your beard on stream? Nobody wants it. Dude, look at his face. What the hell? You know what? Hold on. That's a screenshot. That is the face of a man with an itchy beard. That right there is a man with an itchy beard. Like, why? Why are you combing your beard? Is this a shot? Yes. Yes, it is.
God fucking damn it.
Dude, Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah, hold on. I need a picture of that as well. I need that. Thank you. That'll be good. Dude, Jesus. Why? 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 Stop! Dude, jeez. Oh my God. Please stop it. Why are you combing your beard on stream? Nobody wants to... You couldn't have just gone to the bathroom, done this real quick, and then come back? Quality-ass content? Exactly. This is the quality content that earns you 64 likes on a stream.
We also have to point out...
Flip smack. Hold on. Take a shot. Oh, Jesus Christ. God. Sorry.
WE2K23 is sitting at an 82, right?
Uh-huh.
The weirdest thing about that is people told me WWE 2K24 is better than WWE 2K23.
Uh-huh.
Well, if that's the case...
Flip smack. Take another shot. I'm going to be one hydrated boy by the end of this.
Then why is it sitting at the same score?
Next thing you know, this man will go to the bathroom on stream. Dude, imagine Jay, like, wore a GoPro on stream and then walked into the bathroom with it on.
It's Helldivers 2, which had a bigger impact. Like, if you just...
Yes.
As a gamer,
okay,
if you
but
look at...
that doesn't mean they're going to get vastly different scores.
The impact,
they're different. It's different reviewer. Like, it's the same outlet, but it's like different people reviewing the games. You know, obviously, if you review WWE 2K23, you're probably going to be a fan of that. Well, if you're reviewing Helldivers, you're probably going to be a fan of that. So, yeah, I mean, you can get the same score on games with, like, different amounts of impact and stuff.
You're enjoying... some stuff just doesn't add up.
Lip Smack TV, yes. Thank you.
It just doesn't add up. Right. So, again, we go back.
Here we go.
The Stellar Blade. We're about to get started with the bullshit.
All right.
We
What's
got Stellar
the BS? What's the BS, Jay? I'm so ready. My body is ready.
Blade sitting here at an 82. Not a bad score. Helldivers is at 82, and look what it's
But when Starfield got an 82, or an 83, that was a disaster, right?
done. Right. I know Stellar Blade gonna do some crazy shit tomorrow. And every week and day going forward, it's gonna do crazy shit. So
I don't know. I mean, the only crazy thing they've done is censor a couple of the outfits.
let's go take a look at those scores real quick. Let's kind of divide them. I want to go from mixed to high. But sometimes I go from high.
By the way, I actually looked through the reviews. None of them were negative or mixed because of Eve's appearance. Like, they'll mention her appearance, but that's not, like, the reason for why the score was, like, lower.
To mix.
He has higher standards for Xbox. Yep, pretty much.
I think I'm going to go from mixed to high.
All right.
Let me see. And then let me focus on that.
What do you talk?
Recently
You have to
added positive mix. There we go.
There you go.
Let me just go to the mix scores. By the
Doesn't
way,
have an 85 or an 86 on PC, something like that. Yeah.
Eurogamer gave it a fucking 10. Eurogamer, the parent of Digital Foundry, gave that shit a 100.
Okay.
That's crazy when you think about it, because Eurogamer is very picky.
Okay.
And I would not expect them to give a Korean game a 100.
I don't know what the game being Korean has to do with anything, but what? Okay. Anyway,
like just on the principle of what we know they like. I just didn't.
Lipsmack
up, Josh?
TV.
what did I myth exactly? Yeah, Lipsmack TV. Yeah, thank you, Butterboy.
Good thing. It's a good day. Okay, let's go see what's going on here. The New Game Network. Never heard of them. They gave it a 72.
Did I say Dreamcast guy should comb his beard on stream? I meant shave. He should shave his beard and apply Zapsit live on stream.
He should honestly, dude, censored. Thank you for the 5. If Dreamcast guy shaved on stream, he would get like 1 billion views, guaranteed.
F on Sports Illustrated. Oh, they gave it a 70. 6-Axis gave it a 7.
Every time you and the others show me a PlayStation fanboy video, it makes me ashamed to be a part of the community. Don't be ashamed of the community just because, like, you have to realize, like, we're focusing on these guys, but they're just a few bad apples. Most PlayStation players are fine.
70 to Infinity.
70, exactly. The Stellar Blade got a 70.
Gave it a 70. IGN gave it a 70. So that 70 from IGN is considered a mixed score.
Yes. Yes, 70 is considered. What's the deal? It's like 50. It's 80 to 100 is positive. Like 50 to 70 is mixed, and then anything below a 50 is negative.
And IGN knew exactly what they needed to do to give it a mixed score.
What?
And they went out of their way to give this game a mixed score.
What do you? So now we're starting like.
I'm gonna say Klutzy's favorite N-word, Nintendo.
Yes, that is my favorite N-word. Psalms, thank you for the 2. What are we? So now he's starting a conspiracy theory about IGN. So they conspired behind the scenes to intentionally give it a mixed score. No, dude. How about they thought the game deserved a 70, and that's the end of it. Exactly. Oh no, 70. IGN gave Stellar Blade a 70.
The Gamer gave it a
Sounds like Daffy Duck.
70. Attack of the Fanboy gave it a 70. Games Radar gave it a 70. IGN Portugal gave it a 70. PC Games gave it a 70. Het, I don't know who that is, gave it a 70.
I clicked on that. They're from another country.
.nl gave it a 70. Player 2 gave it a 67. Video Gamer gave it a 60 out of 100. Now, I find it funny because some of the people that we know kind of like basically copy off of each other's homework. They ended up just giving it. All of them just gave it a 70
because that's how they felt about it. I don't see what the problem.
IGN, is. Right? The Gamer, Attack of the Fanboy, Games Radar, all right next to each other, all right here.
Yeah,
right?
Because why is this a gotcha? It's because they're in order of descending review, of descending score. So if they all gave it the same score, they're going to be right next to each other. I fail to see what the problem is.
right? All of them, Twinfinity right there, usual sex, the 6 axis right there. All of them are right after each other.
Yeah, because
when it comes to 70, 70, 70, 70, 70.
Yeah, again, because it's in descending order, so I don't see what the problem. This is what I don't get about Jay. He like tries to find these gotchas in the like smallest things.
70, 70, 70.
Does this guy know how Metacritic works? No, obviously not. 70, 70, 70, exactly.
Again, there was always going to be a chance that would happen.
Left smack. Also, he's zooming again. No, don't take me, no! Okay. It's a conspiracy.
But we didn't know how many of them would fall for the trap. IGN thought that other people was going to do it.
What?
They were right.
What?
But not enough.
What?
It has 96 positive reviews.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of it, they tried their hardest to make this game a mixed-rated game, and they failed.
Wait, what are you... Oh, my... No, I'm done. Yeah, see you guys. Sorry. Stream's over. All right, hold on. Nope, we're out of here. God, I can't. I actually cannot. Hold on. Nope, we're ending. See you guys later. It was a fun one. It's only like an hour, but whatever. God. Jesus, alright. Sorry, hold on. Nope, not that one either. There we go. Christ. Okay, so let me get this straight. Hold on. Let me put my headphones back on. Let me get this straight. So now there's a conspiracy that so now all this... hold on, I gotta unmute this. So now there's a conspiracy between IGN and all these other review outlets to intentionally give Stellar Blade a 6 out of 10, or like a mixed score. What are you talking about? Dude, they just thought the game was deserving of a 70, so they gave it that. This isn't some conspiracy to make the game mixed rating. What are you talking about? If there was a conspiracy, why? Oh, there's 96 positive. I can't breathe. Holy God. I've heard flat earthers with better arguments. Honestly, I'm starting, yeah. Honestly. Yeah. It's a PlayStation tax, yep. That's what it is, guys. It's a PlayStation tax. The reviewers are biased against PlayStation games. That's what it is. Christ.
Now, that's not to say that we won't see Jimquisition and many other people, like Survivor.
What's back? Hold on, take a sip. Also, dude, when the Jimquisition puts out their review, oh, it's gonna be bad. Guarantee it's gonna be awful.
Come out of nowhere and give it very low scores.
All that's crying over the Metacritic score of a game you will never play. Yeah, pretty much.
Or both of them could give it very high.
Remember, this is after he said we shouldn't take games journalists seriously, and here he is taking them seriously.
High scores. They're very random.
Excuse, bless me. Is it excuse? What the balls? Wait. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I think Jay, like, died for a second. Oh my Lord. Bro straight up, like, almost vomited on the mic.
But, as of right now, this looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, the way I go with it is I say 70 is good, or in the 70s range is good, 80s range is great, 90s, and the 90s range is excellent. And then you can keep going down from there. So yeah, I would say, based on my ranking, yeah, this falls into the great category, so. WTF was that. Yeah, Butterboy just said it, IGN poisoned him with cringe. That's what it was.
Like, we know it should be higher.
Exactly, Zombie.
And we know the people that gave it low scores.
Oh, yeah, we know it's higher because you've definitely... let's see, when was this stream? 18 hours ago. Yeah, so we know this should be higher because you definitely played through the game at this point and you know how good it is.
They was like, let's give it the bare minimum.
That to the sound. I am not adding somebody hacking up a lung to the soundboard. That's vile.
Minimum low without looking suspicious. But then they all get
Remember the days when you just play a video game? I mean, there's always been this type of stuff, to be fair.
like, let's give it the bare minimum low without looking suspicious.
What? Oh my god.
But then they all gave it the same fucking score. Like, they
Because-
look very suspicious because they all gave it 70s.
What? Why is this suddenly a conspiracy? So it's not suspicious that all those outlets gave it hundreds? You know, that's not suspicious that they might be trying to prop the game up? That's not suspicious. Hear me out, dude. People just like nice, even numbers. 70's a nice, even number. It ends in a 0. People like that. So if they thought it was in the 70s range, a 70's a good number to give it.
They can't act like,
Alex needs to have JTech on stream. Dude, it would be a disaster. No.
oh, let's do the bare minimum and not look suspicious by giving it the bare minimum score and then give it the bare minimum score, the same exact score.
This is the most tinfoil hat argument I have heard in a while. I might have to make a video on this.
One after another.
Wait, chat, type 1 if I should make a video on this.
I love it, bro. I find it fucking hilarious. We're just gonna go to the positives because it was only 14 mixed scores. That ain't shit.
Then why did you just focus so much time on Jesus, mother?
They get the fucking 30, 40 mixed scores. Fucking call me up.
Oh no.
Okay, let's get started.
What are you gonna do about it, Jay?
God, I can't wait for the shadow of the Erd tree salt. Gonna be eating good when it happens.
Yeah, exactly, Butterboy. Thank you for the 5.
Eurogamer Germany gave it 100. That's fucking interesting.
Yeah, look at this.
Germany?
Oh, guys, look at this. Those guys all, you know what? Let's go to the actual page itself. You know what? Hold on. Metacritic. Let's go to Stellar Blade. Let's look. 100, 90, 80, 80, 80. Oh, wait, hold on. You know, let's sort by positive only. All reviews. No. Positive. 100, 100, 100, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Oh my god, guys! There's a conspiracy to make this game look better than it actually is. Oh no, what an issue. You see how dumb this is, Jay? Christ in a basket.
The Germany version of Eurogamer? Interesting. The Impulse Gamer gave it 100. GameSpew gave it a 100. Oh shit. We need to count these 100. So I got, oh shit, never mind.
He's starting to realize that maybe he was just being a dumbass.
You got 3 100s. Let me see if I can count this. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 100.
No. Actually, well, I guess, yes, it did get 3. But then, let's look at all the 90s. Hold on. Let's count it. It got 3 100s, 93. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20. It got 25 90s. And that's not suspicious for your little conspiracy thing. But a few 70s is suspicious. Okay, dude.
3 high scores. Okay, cool. COG Connected gave it a 93. Dot Esports gave it a 90. Game Pressure gave it a 90. Gaming Trend gave it a 90. God is Geek gave it a 90. Hardcore
This
Gamer
isn't a conspiracy, though, right? Because it's positive. You know, it's only a conspiracy if it's negative. Yeah, conspiracy. Exactly. Guys, it's a conspiracy.
Gave it a 90. Invin gave it a 90. Malditos.
Coping so hard, yeah.
Malditos. Malditos nerds. Okay, they gave it a 90. I never heard of those guys. Noisy Pixel gave it a 90. I know them. PC Mag. I'm not sure if that's to be confused with PC Magazine, but they gave it a 90.
Exactly.
And that has PC in the
beginning. Chat, please sing the lyrics of Copacabana.
beginning. And this game is not on PC, so you know they
work
were
together. I believe in you.
Reviewing it. PSX Brazil gave it a 90. Press Start. Australia gave it a 90.
Yeah.
Screen Rant gave it a 90.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, look at all those. Hold on, sorry, I clicked something by accident. Man, look at all those 90s, but that's not a conspiracy to make the game look good, right?
This one gave it a 90. That's interesting. I know them. That's interesting. Okay. Tech Radar Gaming gave it a 90. Okay. XGN gave it a 90.
Yeah.
cool. Gaming Bible gave it a 90. Wow.
Look at all these
Digital
90s.
Chums gave it a 90. Game Rant. So Game
Stellar Blade got a 70. Yeah, Stellar Blade got a 70. I'm Daffy Duck. Stellar Blade got a 70.
Rant and Screen Rant both gave it a 90. Interesting.
Maybe stupid, but not JTech. Yeah, I feel like that goes for a lot of us.
Gaming Age gave it a 90. Play Zine gave it a 90. WCC Tech gave it a 90.
I'm gonna hop in his chat, make fun of him, and get blocked, and make it into content. Honestly, I'm not gonna endorse that, but if you want to, then I mean you can.
Those guys, sometimes they can go either way, so that's interesting. IGN Spain gave it a 90, but then the main IGN gave it a 7. Interesting.
It's because they're different reviewers with different opinion. Oh my, dude, what is actually wrong with this guy? I'm being serious. What is actually wrong with this guy? You do know it's different people, right? Christ.
V Games gave it a 90.
Everything.
Gryonline.pl gave it a 90. Level Up gave it a 90. And then we get to the 80s, which are, starting at 89. Let me just count all of these up real quick.
Okay,
1, 2, 3,
7. We just counted. It's like 25.
Damn good. Yeah, 26-9 score. 90s.
Yeah,
that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, but no, guys, there's a conspiracy to make the game look worse than it actually is, right?
Yeah, you can't really fuck with this game when it got 26 9 out of 10s. That is really fucking good.
Okay, so now all of a sudden we're listening to the journalists again. Now remember, guys, just a few minutes ago he said we shouldn't listen to the journalists. But then, right now, we're talking about how you can't mess with this game because it got a good score from the journalist. Christ.
That is really fucking good.
Everyone must think the same. Oh, yeah, my bad.
Oh, that is good. Okay, let's go down here to the 80s. So we got an 80, 89, 88,
oh my
87,
God, who cares?
86, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85.
Yeah.
Another IGN branch gave it a higher score than the main channel.
Higher. Yeah, because it's a different country. Oh my God. Please, Jay, just use 1% of your power. Please. I'm begging you. Please. Christ.
85, 85. They're comfortable with 85s.
Gutsy, not fair. You know it's different when they give positive coverage to the products. I like true, Josh. True.
85s, 85s.
Oh, lip smack. Lip smack. Take a shot.
85s. 85s to 90s. I think that's really fucking good. 84.
Yeah, exactly. Warlock. You know what? Let me pull off that clip real quick. That's a good point. There we go.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Thank you, Peter Griffin. Very cool.
84, 83, 83, 83, 82, 80. I know they're going to get comfortable with the 80s. Let me count the 80s. 1, 2, 3,
Dude,
4, 5.
Remember what he said earlier, chat? He said we shouldn't listen to games journalists. It's a joke. We shouldn't take it seriously. Now what are we doing? We're counting all the good game journalist scores. Because now all of a sudden they matter when they're good. I wonder why that is.
6, 7, 8, 9. Another IGN branch. 9. Another IGN branch. God damn. Look at all these I think that. What? There's another one.
Yeah.
Fuck, I lost count. There's so many IGN branches, bro. Why is there so many?
Because there's a lot of countries, you dumbass. Oh my God.
Should be one fucking IGN review, bro.
Why?
The most of the fucking reviews are coming from IGN.
Okay. There's still different people reviewing those. You do realize that countries outside of the United States exist, right, JTech? You do realize this, right? Christ.
Different versions.
There's like, what, 197 countries? Like, God forbid companies are set up in more than one country.
Of IGN.
America is the world? Yeah, pretty much.
Can't make this shit up.
Oh, lip smack. Lip smack.
I know I'm late with this, but I am GHTE get my GF to play Elden Ring. She'd probably do better than Reforge.
You should do that, Butterboy. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, you should get your girlfriend to play Elden Ring. She'd either love you for it or hate you for it.
IGN gave Grounded a 90.
Yeah, United States. Guys, it's the United States of America.
They gave Grounded a 90? Yeah, they can't be trusted, bro. They're a fucking joke.
Oh, okay. So that's how it is. They give Grounded or an Xbox game a 90, all of a sudden they can't be trusted. All right, so you give an Xbox game a high score, can't be trusted automatically. I see how it works.
Let me count up the 80s.
You're drinking alcohol every lip smack? Do not do that.
1, 2, 3.
I accidentally turned on caffeine, sorry.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Dude, why do you care
16,
so
17,
much?
18,
I don't
18,
understand.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Oh my god, there's still like 5 minutes left of this segment.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35,
Oh,
36,
interesting.
37, 38. Oh. 37. Okay, so
Yeah,
it got 37 80s. I pretty much predicted that they were. I just said I bet they're gonna have a lot of 80s.
Yeah.
You give it a lot of 80s without going to that mixed range, not looking too suspicious that you're a hater. You did all right.
Lip smack. Oh God.
Again, it's funny that all the other IGN branches gave it a higher score than the main IGN.
Because IGN America had a different opinion. They get different people to play the games. Like, you do right. It's not the same person posting the same review for every IGN branch. It's a different person every time. You just lost some brain cells. Dude, imagine doing this as your job.
All the other
I don't do it as my job, but you know what I mean.
IGNs that were in different countries, they gave it a higher score than...
Can I slow the video? Dude, for the love of God, I would rather eat this Jolly Rancher that I have right here. Like, I would just rather crunch on it than slow down the video.
IGN in the United States of America, which gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Wait, why? It's called a different opinion. I hit alt again by it.
It's very interesting.
Why?
Let me cut to the
times.
chase.
You know what? I'll play it at 1.25. I'll play it at 1.25 times.
The American branch of IGN is very woke. And they
lip smack. Hold on. I'm running out of water here. Played at ludicrous speed. I have to commentate. I have to understand what he's saying. I mean, I hate to use the word woke, but I mean, obviously, you know, it's IGN America. The U.S. is like having that whole thing going on right now. So, yeah. I mean, technically, yeah, again, don't like using the word, but yes. I got what he's saying. Be trusted. I mean,
if
you said earlier,
all of your other branches give the game a higher score than you're the one that can't be trusted.
What? That's not... What?
Right,
Dude.
That'll be her birthday present. Speaking of that's today.
Thank you for the 5 butterboy. It's your girlfriend's birthday today? Nice. Dude, you have got to be kidding me right now. Hold on.
If all of your other branches give the game a higher score than you're the one that can't be trusted.
Hold on, guys. Just give me a second. Gonna go over here. Grabbing this pillow real quick. Alright. Everybody grab a pillow. Hold on. Now I'm going to sit down at the pillow. Going to scoot back in. Excuse me for a second, chat. Anyway. You cannot be serious. So if you give the lowest score out of all the branches, you're the one who can't be trusted automatically. Do I have this right? Oh God, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So whoever gives the lowest score cannot be trusted. That's how it is. All right. Also, he said you can't trust America IGN. You said earlier you can't trust any gaming journalist, but now we're trusting the ones that give them 90s and 100s.
Simple, right? They can't be trusted.
You said earlier none of them can be trusted.
Look at this. This is another IGN branch that gave it a higher score than the IGN we're about to get to. Look at that. That's still a green. Washington Post. Although they always fuck up and give low scores, they gave it a green score. The only IGN score that we see that is low is from the main website.
Okay.
All the other branches from all the other countries gave it a higher score than the main IGN.
Okay.
Hey, man, at the end of the day,
he knows his B, D's, and 1, 2, Th's in twisting.
Exactly. Yes, Steve. Yes, Huntress, thank you for the 2. He knows his A, B, D's, and 1, 2, Th's. Exactly.
Proof. It's up to you if you trust IGN enough with missing out on this game. I'm not going to force you to buy the game. I already did my part. I pre-ordered the game. I can't wait to play it tomorrow. Hopefully, I can play it like at midnight tonight if I'm done the demo. But my focus right now is to get through this portion, get back on there, run through the demo, just respectfully. You know, I don't like to run through my games, but I need to beat that demo before midnight.
JTech ticks all the boxes of a Sony. Dude, he literally does. Jay actually ticks like every single box of a Sony pony. It's crazy.
And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Anybody
else? That's giving a game a low score.
Lord Almighty, what is this?
Anybody that's giving a game a low score, you can't trust them. Because it's not that many of them.
Oh, dear God.
Just on Metacritic, it's 14 of them. They gave it a low score versus 97. Sorry, 96, they give it a high score. So, you know what it is. You know what the deal is.
Wait. Subscriptions. How is he subscribed to himself? What? Okay. I don't know.
I'm not doing that. I've had enough, like, Elden Ring and shit. I was not that big of a fan of those.
All arguments at this point invalidates the Starfield score BTW. The hypocrisy and post-shifting from these guys is absolutely mind-bending.
Yeah, exactly, Psalms. Thank you for the 5. Everybody, like that super chat, please. It's true. We haven't even talked about, like, how all those arguments just invalidated the Starfield thing. Because if all those arguments were true, then we have to keep, like, we can't trust the low scores for Starfield. So, I mean, you gotta pick one, dude. Because you basically just argued for Starfield.
I'll be playing Stellar Blade. It does kind of make sense that they're like, hey, there's another Souls game.
How is he subscribed to himself? He's just that cool, I guess.
Let's try to remind people that we still exist. Yeah, I'm good. I'll be playing Stellar Blade.
Yeah, I mean, we know you're mad about Elden Ring and how it took away a Game of the Year from God of War. Honestly, I didn't even know about this. I might have to pick this up. That's pretty cool.
Well, I know you're trolling, and I know that's just something you guys like to do. However, I'm not gonna regret that. I did not like the first game, but you know, let's go. I'll show you. I played the first game, and I was not.
Dude, I can't. Dude, this is insane. He's saying, "Oh, you're just a troll." Whatever. This is his mod. Literally, he's calling his mod a troll. You can't make this up.
Very interested in it, but I don't think I can show you the first game because I think they took that off of the PlayStation Store.
Did they?
Didn't they? Yeah, they took it off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I have access to it. Crazy. I just don't really much care for it. I think they say you have to like look it up on your PlayStation app. I don't know if that trick still works. It worked for another game that was.
Oh, lip smack. Hydration liquid.
Sleeping Dogs, and it actually did work. And thank you guys for telling me about that trick. But yeah.
What kind of content creator subscribes to himself? You literally can't. That's the thing. There's no option for me to subscribe to myself. I don't know how that's even like a thing. Whatever. Maybe it's something with the console.
Played the first game. I don't know. Oh shit! I really don't feel like doing this shit. But you guys, if you know me, I played the first game. I wasn't a big fan of it. But I gotta go. Just because y'all call me out on this, you already know me. I ain't no bitch. I'll show you. I played the first game. This wasn't my cup of tea, man. The puzzles were very repetitive. It's something I just wasn't really a big fan of. People kept begging me, like, "Oh, play it." And this was a few years ago. Like, dude.
All right, whatever. So now he's moving on from that. Okay, I'm saving this stream to my watch later, and I am probably making a video on this. Not gonna lie, because what a disaster! Jesus Christ, that was the worst. All right. Chat, who are we doing next? Are we doing MBG or are we doing Reforge? Or not Reforge. Are we doing MBG or Puerto Rock? Leave your answer in the chat. While you do that, I'm going to enjoy a Kit Kat. Because I need something to enjoy at this point. We got a video out of this, lads? Yeah. No, Butterboy, we are not watching my old videos. You can go watch those if you want, but I am not watching those. No. Well, split that Kit Kat? I mean, there's not really much splitting that can happen. It's like a mini Kit Kat, you know? It's like a bag of minis. No, we're not doing X-Bald. We already talked about him before. Also, Jesus Christ. I just spit something up by accident. I am so sorry. Alrighty. I'm seeing a lot of Puerto Rock, so... Alrighty. Guess we're doing Puerto Rock. I wasn't even planning to cover him originally, but here we are. Really quick, before we do that, just one more... There's one more therapeutic. This is the type of ASMR that I'm into. This right here. Alrighty. Let's see what Puerto Rock's got.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but sick.
Your only friend is YouTube streets.
Oh my lord, the microphone. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god.
Puerto Rock 77, and there is some nastiness.
Oh my ears.
Going on in gaming. Like some nastiness. Like this.
That's an intro. Yeah, I mean he probably uses iMovie to be fair.
Just dirty.
Gotta love that plus 20 audio gain. Yeah, you know what, guys? What if I just turn up the mic super loud like this? Does that get annoying at all? I'm gonna turn it down now.
It's just straight dirty. What's happening? It's dirty. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this. Hey, you're warned. If you're an Xbox fanboy, if you're one of them concubines, this is gonna hurt.
Flip smack. No, I'm kidding. We're not.
This is gonna real hurt. This. Oh my God. What happened? What happened? Oh my God.
Was that an intro? Unfortunately, yes.
Hey, Xbox console sales are tanking.
They are.
No wonder Microsoft is exploring bringing its games to PlayStation 5. Oh, that's just dirty.
It's partially that. Dirty. I mean, it's also just because, you know, they want more money in general.
Business right there. That's dirty business. Not even business. Business. That's dirty business.
It's dirty business. There you go, guys. Dirty business.
Look at this. It says right here. Let's read it along. After months of debate about Xbox future, as some of its big console exclusives jump ship.
I mean, here's the thing, though. You say you're talking all this trash about, like, oh, the sales of the consoles are declining. Look at literally, I think every single other department has seen a massive increase after the Activision Blizzard acquisition. Like, their revenue is skyrocketing, isn't it? Unless I'm pretty sure, right? Also, yeah, can we get a bidness spam in the chat, please? Let's get some bidness going on.
PlayStation 5. We have our clearest evidence yet of why Microsoft is...
Did you really just sniff in the middle of that? You couldn't have just cut that out? Anytime I take, like, a massive breath during a run-on sentence in one of my videos, I edit it out.
Experimenting with a new multi-platform approach. Fewer and fewer people are buying Xboxes.
Yeah.
Filthy. This is... Hey, stop the video now if you're one of them concubines.
All right.
But if you're one of them gamers that want truth and reality, or you knew this was coming, yeah, let's keep reading.
All right.
The tech giant announced in its third quarter earnings that the Xbox Series X and S revenue is down.
Edit. Let's see, please. He can't edit. Yeah, that is true. I mean, he obviously used like the default intro in iMovie or something.
30% year over year.
Yeah.
It blamed the nosedive on a lower volume of consoles sold during the start of 2024. If that sounds like a repeat of last year, it's because it is.
It is, yes.
Xbox hardware revenue decreased 30% on a strong prior year comparable, driven by lower volume of consoles sold.
Yes.
Microsoft reported back in April 2023. So this is 2 years in a row at the third quarter, meaning another April last year, and now April this year, they keep repeating negative 30%.
Yeah.
Revenue decreased by 30%. They said that last year.
Yes.
And now they're saying it again. Like how low can this brand go? Like I've been said this. Right?
Again, you say this, but like that's just the console sales. If we're talking actual revenue and profit, it's through the roof right now. Like you're missing. This is the problem with these guys. They think, oh, it's just how many consoles you can sell. That's all that matters. Evidently not. The sales are like, you got to think about it this way. The Xbox console sales are like the lowest they've ever been in the brand's entire history, and yet their revenue and profit is like the highest it's ever been. Like that's what you need to consider.
Right? I said this, I don't know how many times, and
like a genuine question: is Resistance good? I have no idea. Never played it.
Guarantee we all agree. We all agree. We all agree.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Xbox under any other company would have been shut down. It would have been Stadia'd. Any other company, this thing would have died a long time ago. It was only because of Microsoft's massive wealth that Xbox was able to somehow survive.
And you know, also the fact that they're still making a ton of revenue despite the console sales going down. Like, again, these guys completely miss the bigger picture. I don't understand it. Excuse me, God. Something in my throat. God almighty. Like, yes, the console sales are down, but like, do you really think they would keep the platform going if it was just constantly losing money? Like, businesses are in the business of making money. They would shut it down if they weren't making money. Yes, the sales of the consoles are down, but the revenue from the brand as a whole is extremely high.
And somehow
that's all they care about.
Survive, but not in the way you think. They're no longer, they stopped obviously being a PlayStation competitor. It's only a few fanboys on Twitter and social media and whatever that still
and you're one of them.
Has this idea that there's this still war or some competition between PlayStation and Microsoft. There is no more competition.
Microsoft, you're one of those people.
They moved on to a different sport. Okay, they're no longer.
Puerto Rock took audio tips from the early DSP video. He took audio tips from my early videos when I literally used like an Xbox headset to record stuff.
We're playing the same sport. They moved on. They are not competing with PlayStation on any level, on anything, okay?
Yeah, you're right. They're above because their revenue is absurdly high. But anyway.
Let's look at Brad Sands right over here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's check this guy out, right? It says right here, Brad Sands. Xbox content and services revenue increased 62%.
Yeah.
Driven by 61
here
points
we go.
of net
Yeah,
impact
there you go.
From the Activision.
Look at these massive increases. Look at these massive increases in revenue despite the consoles going down.
Gaming revenue grew 51%, including 55 points of net impact from Activision acquisition. Xbox content and services revenue grew 62%, including 61 points of net impact from Activision acquisition. Now you see this right here, right?
Yeah.
This thing that we see right here. This is where the Xbox fanboys is going to try to use it as console war ammunition. Like, you see, this is the true war. It's about selling games and services, not about console war. Yeah, for third party. Third party. Listen. Look at me.
Okay, I'm looking. You know what? I'm gonna zoom. I'm gonna put my face up to the monitor as well. I'm looking.
Ashley, look at me.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
That's third party talking.
Okay.
Pure content, software services and all that, that's no different than if EA were to brag these numbers.
Okay.
This is no different than if Ubisoft.
Okay, my only response is okay, and what is the problem with this? Why is it a problem that they're making their you do realize that Sony makes most of their revenue from these same places, right? Like, yeah, they're making profit on the consoles now, but most of their revenue and profit comes from digital sales and stuff, right? Like, you do understand that, I hope. Like, it's not just third party.
Soft of Capcom, Square Enix, name it.
Also, I mean, we've said it before. Alex has said it especially. But if Xbox is third party, so is PlayStation, because they both put their games on PC. But anyway,
any third party publisher you want. That's the difference. Okay. EA.
So it doesn't count because it's not console. I don't understand.
To Ubisoft.
Can we get a look at me spam in the chat?
Capcom.
Please? I need a look at me spam. Maybe type some eye emojis as well.
You know, Konami, Square Enix, who else? Let's name all of them. Let's name all these third-party developers that are out there and publishers, right?
Sony.
They all are not in competition with PlayStation. No one compares PlayStation with EA. Or Activision, or Take-Two in terms of competitive stance. Yeah. No. Because they're third-party publishers that put games on PlayStation.
Okay, and you just said that Xbox isn't in competition with PlayStation either, so...
Microsoft is now in that box. Okay. Again, they're not playing the same sport no more.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Xbox is in the third-party box. And if you...
So is Sony. They're like, Sony isn't fully in, obviously, in the same way that Xbox is, but Sony is still, they're doing the PC ports and all that stuff, so... I mean, yeah.
If you actually think that there's any chance that I'm just fanboying, that is absolutely not true, well, all you gotta do is just...
I mean, you literally said that that only hardware revenue counts, and that any software and accessory revenue and stuff, that doesn't count, but okay.
Listen to the CEO of Microsoft.
I've been seeing this guy going around a lot. I actually want to know what this is about.
Homeboy said, we committed to meeting players where they are by...
PS exclusives are so overrated. Facts. They're good. There's a lot of great games on PlayStation, but they are overrated as hell.
Bringing great games to more people.
I'm going to say God of War is an 8 out of 10. I'm sorry.
More devices. We are expanding our games to new platforms, bringing 4 of our fan favorite titles to Nintendo Switch and Sony PlayStation for the first time. In fact, earlier this month, we had 7 games among the top 25 on the PlayStation Store, more than any other publisher.
Yeah. All right.
More than any other publisher.
Yes. Sony is a publisher too. What is the point?
That means he's talking shit to EA. He's talking shit to Ubisoft. He's talking shit to everybody.
He's talking crap to Sony as well. Because guess what? Sony is also a publisher. And Microsoft's own games are topping Sony's charts. Do you not see, the issue here with your argument?
That's his new competition now. His competition... It's Microsoft versus EA now. It's Microsoft versus Ubisoft.
It's hilarious how little self-awareness this guy has. It's actually insane.
Versus Square Enix and Capcom. He's gunning to be the #1 third-party publisher. That's his competition now. And the war is going to be on PlayStation. That man... Listen, when was the last time... I want y'all to do something for me.
All right.
Anybody.
All right.
Xbox concubine... Xbox content creator, YouTuber, somebody. I need one of you.
I'm just a regular
Any
YouTuber.
of you.
I'm a Saw Cruiser.
I need you.
All right, I'll do it. What do you want?
To clip me, show me the last time Satya Nadella talked about game sales on his own Xbox.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what the point is, but okay.
I got me a whole can of reduced fat Pringles.
Why do you have... Okay, first of all, I'm going to say this. Pringles, overrated. Second of all, why are they reduced fat? Whatever, okay.
I got time.
Okay.
Show me when he talked to his shareholders and he's excited about game sales on his own Xbox.
I mean, he's not because they're... Oh, that, first of all, that is a pause right there. Hold on, I'm Alt F1ing that. But yeah, no, they don't because, you know, Game Pass. There's a reason they talk players instead of sales.
I got time.
Nice comedy with the chips, Puerto Rock. You're so funny. Exactly. This is peak comedy, just eating a chip and staring at the camera. Honestly, Puerto Rock should do ASMR mukbangs. I think that would be pretty hot. What?
I'll wait.
Oh, gross. Did you see? Hold on, look. I'm sorry I'm showing this,
but time. I'll wait.
Look at all, like, the wet chip particles on his tongue. Oh, gross. Yucky, yucky.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Did he just use the Pringles catchphrase as a... Oh, my God.
Whole slate of Xbox games. And the crazy part, this is the crazy part.
All right, what's the crazy part?
They're the best console versions.
Oh, God, here we go with this. I'd like to see you pull this up, because I have the Digital Foundry video up. Brother, calm down. Jesus Christ. Dude, Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord. Ew, gross. He just spit the chip out on the ground. Yucky.
Oh, my God.
This whole video is just gross.
Oh my God. Xbox, what did you do, bro? Not only are you letting another man bang your wife, he's actually doing a better job of banging your wife.
What are you?
Oh my God.
What are you talking?
Oh my God. You guys are looking like that Adam dude, and Xbox is leading the plug. Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening?
I wish I could tell you, man. I genuinely wish I could tell you what is happening, but I honestly cannot.
This is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous that you somehow see this as an L for Xbox when they're literally taking over the PlayStation Store with their games, but okay.
This shit is like a Stephen King novel. This is all fake.
I gotta sneeze, hold on. Mother. Oh no, hold on. God, that felt good. All right.
Hey, this gotta be the Matrix.
Joke's on you, I don't have a wife. Neither do I, man. Neither do I.
Someone's writing this shit up. There's just no way this shit's happening. There's just no way. I'm out
here. Why are all of them so gross? Dude, I don't know. I honestly don't know why they're all so gross.
And my man, Satya, is bragging, talking to his shareholders about how well his games is doing on PlayStation.
Yeah. Because they're literally the opposing... I mean, we said earlier they're not competition, but they were Sony's competition, and now their own games. Like, hey, you know, Xbox's games doing the best on PlayStation Store, you don't see why he might want to brag about that a little bit. You don't see why that's kind of impressive and why that's kind of big for them. I mean, if you can't see that, I just can't help you, man.
A Microsoft earnings report talking about how well games are selling on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't...
Because sales are sales no matter where they come from.
And make this shit up. Yo, I think Satya hates you motherfuckers.
Wait, how?
Oh my God. He hates you motherfuckers. He can't stand you. I am convinced Satya hates Xbox fanboys.
Yeah, exactly, Josh. It just proves that these PlayStation guys want these Xbox games.
I am absolutely convinced. He doesn't like none of y'all motherfuckers. None of y'all.
None of these companies like any of their customers.
Can't stand you guys. He absolutely hates Xbox fanboys. Absolutely hates. Yo, listen. I would not be surprised eventually Xbox fanbase gets canceled. I would not be surprised. He probably doesn't want to be surrounded with you dudes. He can't stand y'all. A Microsoft earnings report.
Could you stop eating Pringles? Holy God.
Talking about, I'm sorry for eating in front of camera. I know that's unprofessional, but
yeah,
you can't make this shit up.
What? That's your excuses. I mean, I guess true. You can't make it up that a grown man who looks like he's in his 30s or so is console warring and devouring low-fat Pringles in front of the camera while drinking orange water. I mean, I guess you're right. You cannot make that up.
This shit can't even write. Yo, the people who wrote Game of Thrones can't even make this story up. This shit is crazy. A Microsoft earnings report. And one of the positive notes is how well games are doing on PlayStation.
And you think this is a bad thing because I'm like, actually, I've been stun locked. My brain has been completely stun locked. I actually can't. Also, yes, let's get some members. Spam your emotes, please. Members are perfectly welcome to spam all the emotes. Please do it. I encourage it. I paid a lot. Artendo worked very hard, and I paid a lot of money for those, so please use them. Anyway, dude, I mean, it's an earnings report. They had earnings on PlayStation. I fail to see what the gotcha here is.
That shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild.
Why?
That shit is asinine. That shit is redonkulous. It's redonkulous, bro. A Microsoft earnings report.
Yeah, because they earned money from PlayStation.
Talking about PlayStation Store sales.
Yeah, because it's their games on the... Yeah. Am I the only one... I made his hands disappear. Jesus, I'm a magician. Am I the only one who's failing to see what the problem is here? Like, chat, type 1 if you're also failing to see what the problem is here, please. Taking a sip of water real quick. Yep, there's all the ones.
Xbox is making deal with NetEase to get NetEase's games catalog, which have a lot of PlayStation console exclusives like Genshin, Nikkei, Star Rail.
Interesting, Devastator. Thank you for the 5. Although no, we don't want Genshin on console, no, or on Xbox, please. God, no. This video has you triggered. Honestly, Josh, I know you're like an Alex highlight channel. If you want to clip my stuff and make edits out of it, go for it, man. You have full permission.
Listen, I don't know what else to say.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Let's pull that up real quick. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yep. Basically.
I'm speechless here. I think I'm going to just end the video with that.
You should end the video. I don't want to watch you eat chips anymore.
What more can I tell you guys?
I don't know. You've been repeating the same thing for the last, like, 4 minutes. Please end the video.
I'm flabbergasted at
I
this.
can tell.
A Microsoft earnings report, and the CEO of Microsoft is out there beating his chest on how well games are selling on the PlayStation Store.
Again, why is this a problem for Xbox? So you see it as a negative to Xbox that they've taken over the PlayStation Store with their games. Sir, do you have brain damage? That's a genuine question. What is going on right? How is it a bad thing that Microsoft is literally taking over the other console store? I guarantee if PlayStation put their games on Xbox and their games hit the top of the charts, this dude would be bragging about it. Guarantee it.
Ay, mi madre, bro. Listen, I forgot. Yeah, I got to see the big forehead. You know what? I'm gonna just do this, bro.
Please, God.
This gets the side. This news right here. That's it. This is how we rocking it, bro.
You wearing that because you're capping? I know that was a great one, guys. Please applaud me for that.
Backwards. I don't know, bro. Like backwards to the top. I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
I guess that makes two of us.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna do the whole. I'm gonna do this.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna do the
go
Petey
for
Pablo.
it.
I can't. I have no answers for this.
Neither do
listen,
I, dude.
If you, I don't know how you can rock for this brand.
I don't know why you're bashing them. They took over the PlayStation Store with their games. How is that a bad thing?
Satya hates you, motherfuckers. If you don't think if you don't realize,
who's the new CEO of PlayStation now? Who is it? Does anybody know? Hold on. Who is it? CEO of PlayStation. Well, it's not Jim Ryan anymore. Hiroki Totoki. That's who it is. All right. Hiroki doesn't care about you either. I hope you know that, right?
And you motherfuckers, he is purposely doing this shit because he hates you. He cannot stand Xbox fanboys. And he's gonna keep saying shit that makes y'all look stupid. Woo! What a day, what a day, what a day. Anyway, we're gonna end.
Up and down the merry-go-round, destinations will never go, ponies will always repeat their lines, they will never be right. Yeah.
The video with that. This is your only friend, Puerto Rock 77. You know what? No, I'm not gonna end the video. No.
Oh no! We could have had the end of the video. No, we have to watch more. Forget the fact that I already knew that.
No, because you know what? I'm gonna say this. Yo, it's so fucking
yeah, exactly, Josh. It's an earnings report, so they report earnings. I seriously don't see what the problem is. What's up, friendly dork?
I didn't hear, bro. I can't even listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna bring PlayStation in.
Please stop sticking your tongue out.
This. Sony has to know that Xbox console gaming is fucking dead, right?
I mean,
and while Xbox was completely irrelevant in Europe,
I mean, it's not completely dead, but like the sales have definitely plummeted.
Asia, no chance in going in China. Let's not even talk about, you know, the future potential in Africa.
Well, China, I don't think PlayStation or Xbox are very big in China. I think PC is the biggest in China.
The one little bit they had, just a little bit they had, was America, and PlayStation has the opportunity to gobble it all.
I mean,
they had the opportunity to completely dominate America.
They already
because, like it or not, there are still console gamers.
I mean, also, why are we talking about this? Because earlier you said they're not even in competition, so why are we even still comparing them?
Want a premium console with exclusives and all that stuff. But clearly, Xbox is not delivering that. So where do they go? There's only two choices now: Nintendo and PlayStation. And Nintendo,
I mean, that PlayStation isn't an PlayStation. None of their games are exclusive anymore, or very few of their games. Like they have very few exclusives left. Almost all of them are on PC now. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Unless they jump into the high-end console gaming, which most likely they won't. Your only choice is PlayStation. That means PlayStation is gonna gobble up the remaining 10, 15, 20 million to show. Let's say 15 million. But PlayStation got to move their cards right. I'm telling you, I'm going to be honest. The day and date thing is not the move for PlayStation.
I mean,
what they're doing now, at best, is what it is.
You wish.
Focus on your console.
He wishes the day and date thing wasn't the move. He knows it is, and he's scared of that.
Focus on growing your console. Expand, you know, through the TV shows and all that stuff. Then 2-3 years later, put it on PC. Because I firmly believe the sales you get on PC is the same exact sales you would get up front. Now, some people say, no, the sales would be better if you do it day and date.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
You honestly, you don't believe that PC sales of games would be better if they launched the same day rather than a few years later. I'm about to click off this video. Like, I'm actually about to be done with this. Christ.
Unless it's PC gamers, right? Here's what I mean. Majority of the games overwhelmingly sell better.
Wasn't he crying about PlayStation going to PC?
Oh, that's a screenshot right there, Jesus. Yes, he was crying about that. He's crying about it right now, actually, so there you go.
PlayStation console. By a lot. It's not even close. There's like, Helldivers was the only game that I think PC has better sales than PlayStation.
Yeah. And want to know something funny about that, Puerto Rock? You want to know something funny about Helldivers having better sales on PC? That's the only PlayStation game that's gone day and date to PC so far, and it's the first game to have better sales on PC. You know what? Hold on. I gotta bring it up. I gotta add this to the soundboard. No, the Exposed song.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely...
Let's just vibe for a second, chat.
For this video, why am I still getting
just vibe for a second.
Guys, it's Scares here. So from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories.
Exposed. It's too easy. Exposed. Literally their first day and date game sells better on PC. Exposed. It's absolutely hilarious. You just disproved yourself. I can't believe it.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed.
It's insane.
Expose, 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 expose.
Oh
You
my
are
god.
exposed,
Microsoft is making handheld Xbox with Steam SS.
Is that confirmed, Devastator? I don't think it's confirmed yet. Dude, it's honestly too easy. Like, it's crazy. He just disproved himself.
When it comes to the
honestly
first
can't.
party, second party deal, right? The only one, right? And I think it's because of the PC-centric nature of that, okay? Right? And number two, I'll tell you two reasons. One, every single PC gamer has the opportunity to play Helldivers. Not every PlayStation console gamer has the opportunity to play Helldivers because you have to have PS Plus subscription. So
I mean, you also have to have a good enough PC for Helldivers, but anyway.
I ain't really talking about the 55 million PlayStation 5 fans. You're talking about whatever the subscription fans are. And I think there's like 45 million PS Plus.
Oh wow, oh no. So instead of 55 million, it's 45 million. Oh, what a shame. So that explains it away. You know, that just suddenly makes it all better. Guys, it turns out PC, the reason it sells better, it's because it's just because we don't have to pay for online over here. You know, forget the fact that almost all of the PlayStation console gamers have the PS Plus subscription service. You know, that's exactly what it is. You know, it's the paying for online. That's what it is.
Subscribers or whatever. So really, that's the audience. The audience is 45 plus. Then you subtract those that are still on PlayStation 4. But Helldivers not on PlayStation 4. So now you subtract that amount. You might be talking 20 million something on the PlayStation 5.
Okay, that's still 20 million people. Like, let's assume it was 20 million people only. That's still 20 million people who can play the game, and PC still outsold it.
Helldivers is selling, or it's marketed to 20 plus something million.
And plus, as we move into more games that are only going to be on PS5, you could, like, whether they're single player or not, you can still use this argument. So, I mean, I don't see this whole thing just doesn't make sense.
PlayStation 5 gamers, right? Because it's to the fans.
What's the meme of the guy that goes to his car and he screams? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Can we end? Not yet.
PlayStation Plus. There's a lot of PlayStation 5 fans that do not have PlayStation Plus, meaning they don't play multiplayer unless it's free to play. So a game like Helldivers isn't accessible to them unless they decide to subscribe, which most of them won't.
Oh, gross. Oh, you just spit everywhere. Jesus.
For one game. But for PC, it's free. Online's free, so everyone gets the opportunity. So the advantages for PC.
You still have to pay $40 for it, though. We still have to pay $40 for it.
PC, on an online multiplayer game, PC has the advantage because everyone has the opportunity. While on PlayStation, there's a barrier, there's a gatekeep. You know, it's locked behind a paywall. Got it.
Yeah, he's kind of arguing for PC right now. I can't lie.
When it comes to the single player, it's even Steven for everybody. But those single players are more attractive to console, the PlayStation fans, than the PC fans. Now,
I mean, we don't know that for sure though, because we haven't gotten a day and date single player. Also, you know, it's funny that he says that because let's go to Baldur's, or I guess I won't use Baldur's Gate because that has multiplayer. But Cyberpunk and Elden Ring, 2 single player games. They both sold best on. They launched on PlayStation and PC on the same day. Both games sold best on PC, and that's out of all the platforms. So, I mean, I don't know what this argument is.
Many argue that it's because they launched the game a year or two later that they're not maximizing the sales on PC, and that doesn't make sense. Because I'm going to tell you why.
All right, tell me
why. If you really
want
to play a game and it's finally on your platform, you're not going to go all of a sudden, I'm not playing that because it came out 2 years later.
Yeah, but you might lose interest in it or forget about it, you know?
The case, you know, Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar games would flop because those games, the main ones, don't
Rockstar games come out within a year. The PlayStation games, a lot of the PlayStation games have waited like 3 to 4 years to come out. That's the difference. And plus, Rockstar games are so good that people double dip.
They don't PC. They don't come out to like a year and a half later. And guess
if
what?
they stop watching Pornhub and play games, then they wouldn't have any issues.
True, Jody. Thank you for the 5. That is true.
Everybody's still buying it. Okay? So I don't believe that the sales will be that different unless
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart sold better on the PC. I don't think that's true. I don't think that. I think Rift Apart didn't sell very well on PC.
Unless The reason why the sales would shift, meaning you will see more PC sales, is because the PC gamers that have the PS5, because it came out day and date, they didn't buy it for the PS5. They bought it for the PC. Therefore, the PS5 version sales drop, PC version increases.
I mean, we haven't seen any evidence to like prove this though. That's the problem.
That would be logical, okay?
Dino Nuggy Slayer has become a member.
Hey, Dino, thank you for being a member for a year, man. Appreciate it.
I think Sony won't do day and date because they want you to buy the PS5 version so they can get 100% of the sales. Because if you buy it on PC, you're getting it through Steam, Sony has to give them the 30% cut.
It's not 30% on Steam, by the way. I think it starts at 20%, and then it goes down. I think how it works is the more sales you get on Steam, the less money you have to give, or you have to split with them. So I think it starts at 80-20, and then it keeps getting better for the developers from there. So, I mean, that's just completely false, but all right. And plus, either way, whether Sony has to take the 30% loss or not, it's still money, you know?
I think Sony's going to continue with this method because it's the perfect balance.
No.
They get the console exclusivity that they want, right? They get to advertise their games for the console.
You say they want it, but again, Helldivers went day and date.
That they make. They don't put pressure on their first-party studios to develop multi-platform games day and date.
Oh no! What pressure? No game has ever been multi-platform before. I mean, like, dude, are you listening to yourself right now? How would it be so much pressure for Sony to do it, but like all these other people can do it just fine? I don't get it.
Which is a lot of work. The developers can focus on just a console, faster development. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the game's already taken 3, 4, or 5 years, right? So
yeah, that's so fast, man.
Focus on the console. The budget is specifically on the console, and then later on,
you do realize that porting to PC is incredibly cheap, right?
Come out and they'll have studios separately to port that, like Nix's or whatever other studios they have. The main studio could work on the next project.
I mean, why couldn't they have Nix's work with the studios while the game is in development?
It's a perfect balance of focusing on your console, right? Doing the best games you can for your console, advertising your console, give your console, maintain value for your console.
Well,
right?
And guess what? It hasn't really been working well because Sony's profits have not been it recently. Yeah, their revenue's high, but they're spending too much and getting too little. So that strategy is clearly not working.
And then later on, double dip on the PC and get that PC money. So far, it's been working well, right? Especially now that Xbox is tanking. This is the perfect time to truly put the nail in the coffin, truly take over the market, and truly establish as the de facto console brand. The only one that can interfere now is Nintendo, and it depends on how they move. If they come out with another very weak platform,
it's probably going to sell very well because they're going to have a Zelda game and a Mario game on it.
That's primary for mobile, the Switch 2, then Sony ain't got nothing to worry about. They'll pretty much dominate the gaming landscape.
Yeah, Nintendo does their own thing. We all know this.
It's really now just Sony, just don't do stupid moves. Just don't do stupid moves. You got yourself...
I mean, they spent $300 million on Spider-Man 2. That sounds like a pretty stupid move to me.
Fear to the height of gaming, double down on it. Double down on those exclusives, right?
Yeah, double down on the failing strategy.
They're kind of throttling back on that, gas service. I think they should have focused more on amplifying or powering up their first-party studios to give them the ability to make more games. It doesn't have to be... Every game doesn't have to be a big AAA game, but,
nor should it. I mean, again, Helldivers, that's a AA game, and that's like the best game they've put out in a while, so yeah, I agree.
AAA games in between from these studios will still be well-received and well-respected. I mean, look at Miles Morales, it was a $50 game.
Here's my question. Was Miles Morales technically AA? I feel like, even though it was short, I feel like it still was hold on. I want to look this up, actually. Because I know it was cheaper, but... budget. Yeah, it cost $100... I mean, that seems pretty AAA to me, honestly. Even if the game was shorter. Even if it was shorter and it cost less, it still had an insane budget. So... It's a AAA expansion. That's the thing, dude. I've literally platinumed or like gotten 100% whatever on Steam for Miles Morales. Dude, that game is I call it Miles Mormidus or Miles Mid-Alice, something like I don't know, some stupid but also slightly clever thing like that.
What is it? Legacy of Thieves?
It wasn't worth full price. I agree. It should have been like $30, honestly.
Just stuff like that, whatever. Do stuff in between. And people will be happy, in between the big AAA blockbusters. Still create those big AAA blockbusters.
Yeah, exactly. It literally could have been like a $30 DLC for Spider-Man 2018.
And release some single A, double A's in between from these same studios and stuff like that.
Single A? You mean indie?
Keep the customers happy. But that's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Your opinion is wrong.
Really? Talking about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Microsoft earnings call. Ay, Dios mío. And listen, you guys take care. I'll see you soon.
You take care too, man.
Peace.
You know what? Despite the video being trash, I still hope he takes care.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Okay. Anyway, can somebody explain the opening and closing thing to me? I don't understand. Whatever. Let's see, at school Monday. I have finals next week, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, can somebody please explain the grand opening, grand closing thing to me? Like, I don't understand it. Whatever. All right, here we go. We're on the final thing. Yup. Before we do that, we gotta watch this again just for some therapy. The male fantasy right here, boys. I love it. It's so good. That right there is the male fantasy. Excuse me. Jesus, I'm sorry. That was rude. All right. Well, you guys left him for last. We got to watch MBG. I would say sorry, but you did this to yourselves. Let's do this.
And so...
This is about Xbox games running better on PS5.
Yeah, let's dive into this topic here. What is Microsoft doing? It's basically, this is the better version of the game on console.
Oh, no, I'm gonna back it up.
And so,
sorry.
Yeah, let's dive into this topic here. What is Microsoft doing?
Nintendo, great job with the emoji. I told you yesterday, but I'm gonna say it again. Great job with the emoji. Members, can we get that new emoji spammed in the chat, please? You know what? I'll help. Let's get some emoji appreciation spam.
I mean, seriously, what are they doing? Like, why are we sitting here still, April 2024, talking about the PS5 offering the definitive versions of Xbox games?
I mean,
this to me
here's the thing. People are saying like, oh, it's the definitive version on PlayStation. The definitive version, let's go to this Digital Foundry video. What they mean by that is the shadow. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, crap. Hold on.
Quite a bit.
Look at this. This is the definitive edition people are talking about. Like the tiniest bit better shadow resolution that you wouldn't even notice without Digital Foundry. This is what people are referring to when they say the definitive edition. Like, you can't make this up.
Is truly a it's not the fact that it's just like one or two games, right? That, like, to me, this is where things are just
the definitive edition prettier floors. Exactly.
I am not sure how anybody could be convinced that Microsoft gives a shit about the Xbox console or the console fan base. I just don't know how anybody could believe that. So for context here, Digital Foundry once again did their analysis of Sea of Thieves.
Yep,
so the last one we saw, Digital Foundry did an analysis for Hi-Fi Rush.
They did their analysis for Sea of Thieves, and guess what they found? Slightly better shadows. And that's like the only difference. I've watched the whole video already.
While they are not major, they're not that significant. There are some improvements on the PS5.
This is the improvement we're talking about. Oh no, Xbox is truly failing its console base. What dramatic improvements that you would definitely notice without Digital Foundry.
There's better shadows. and in some cases maybe a more stable frame rate here and there. But nonetheless, the PS5 version of Hi-Fi Rush, on top of having the DualSense support, is basically like, yeah, this is the better version of the game on console.
Oh no!
So if you're thinking about buying this game,
DualSense support, the absolute necessary, the amazing controller that's going to make you a pro at every single game.
Console or playing it, you might want to go for the PS5 version.
Yeah, I think I remember something about that.
And so a lot of people were kind of like, all right, this is very strange and kind of unexpected. And so from that point, it was like,
shadows. Exactly. I turned my shadows down in a lot of games.
Let's wait and see if this continues. And so here we are with Sea of Thieves. And Sea of Thieves is, again, apparently the big game that's going to decide. No, see, boss, we're not doing this. No. No desk. No desk. No desk.
What do you mean no desk? What do you mean? You let your cat crawl wherever he wants. You let your cat crawl wherever he wants.
We're going to see with Sea of Thieves if it does really well on PlayStation. That apparently is going to be the key game that
it looks like it's going to, because again, it's at the top of the PlayStation store, so
makes Microsoft decide, okay, we're going to go all in now, or we're going to do another batch of games. And Digital Foundry did their analysis of Sea of Thieves on PS5, and they found that shadows are better on PS5. Draw distance.
Yeah, shadows are better. Yeah, wow, look at this massive difference, guys. This is truly the death of the Xbox console right here. Damn, what a shame. These Digital Foundry videos that you wouldn't even have noticed the difference if they hadn't done it. Oh no.
Different on PS5.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we're on.
Is better on PS5, and in some cases, there's less frame hiccups. There does seem to be some kind of bug.
It depends. Like it's like with the console. This happens like every time with the console version. Like sometimes there's some hiccups on the Xbox version, and then like in other areas there's hiccups on the PS5 version, but like they don't share the same thing. Whatever. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab something from over here. Alrighty. PS5 version looks like Xbald's head. I don't even know what that means, but I agree.
With the PS5 version, apparently, like a network bug that some server instability, where if you were playing with 4 people, it seems like they have to iron that out. It can kind of freeze the game.
That sounds like the Xbox version's better to me, man.
That's, I guess, a downside. But I'm assuming that'll be fixed by the launch. But this is what Digital Foundry has. Okay. No, boss. This is what Digital Foundry discovered. And I was kind of looking around and seeing, like, what are people saying about this? What are people saying about this? How are people feeling about the fact that yet another...
I graduate 2026.
Microsoft Studios game is launching on PS5, and yet another Microsoft Studios game is running better on the PS5. Well, you know what? It seems like people are starting to kind of call this out and pay attention to the fact that this is pretty ridiculous and this is unacceptable. Now, as a PlayStation 5 owner, I don't see a problem with it, obviously, I have a PS5. I'm not planning on playing Sea of Thieves, but if I was planning on playing Sea of Thieves, it's a pretty nice advantage. Is it negligible? Probably.
Yes, it is.
And that's the thing, I see people,
it's a nice advantage, but it's negligible. That's a contradiction. It's complete. Look at this. Does this seem like a nice advantage to anybody? Like, Christ, let's go to another one. Look at this. Does this look like a nice advantage? No. Who honestly cares? Again, you would... that's Series X versus Series S. You literally would not notice this without Digital Foundry. And even here, is there even a difference? I can't even tell. Like, Christ.
They kind of replying to well, you wouldn't know the difference if Digital Foundry didn't point out. You wouldn't notice the difference. Yeah. That's not the point.
Then what is the point? You literally would not notice if Digital Foundry didn't point it out.
That's not the point.
So, okay, what's the point then?
Boss demands camera time. He can have camera time.
I would rather have the cat.
Sit right here. And he can... People can see him perfectly. It's not time yet. It's not snack time yet. But that to me is people are just totally missing the point where it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, no, it does, because this is pathetic. Don't do it.
It really
Boss,
doesn't.
Don't do it. I'm gonna escort you out.
Oh no, guys. This is truly pathetic. Guys, let's play Spot the Difference. You know what? In fact, corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. You know that meme? Like, God. Yeah, guys, this is truly pathetic right here. You know, you have to zoom in, and even then, you can't even really see a difference. Truly pathetic on Xbox's part.
I'm watching you. Don't do it. I see you don't. I see you getting ready. Don't. I'm telling you, dude. You knock my coffee over, I'm gonna snap.
Honestly, what does that mean? Oh no, I would much rather watch MBG just play with the cat.
Don't do it. Boss is testing me. Just like these Xbox fanboys, bro. Just like these Xbox fanboys be testing me. He doesn't know what to do with himself. And we got PS Therapy coming in.
To him in that way.
PS Therapy giving us some therapy. The PlayStation fans need that therapy, bro. Dropping 5 memberships for you guys.
You definitely need some
Really
therapy.
appreciate that, man.
Appreciate it.
PS Therapy kicks off the day by dropping a 5 bomb on you guys. The notification is a little bit larger, so I do apologize for that. I got to do something about that. Let me shrink it down just a little bit.
Also, I forgot to point out member goal, cringe.
Go, that's
Imagine
better.
having a member goal.
So yeah, we're sitting at 5 memberships now thanks to PS Therapy. Good stuff, man. Let me add that to the counter here.
Uh-huh.
And there we go. And I also forgot to give a big shout out. I got to get better doing this every Sunday. Got to give a big shout out to the top donors of last week. A lot of people donated last week, and to anybody who donated, huge shout out to you guys. But the top donors are as follows. We got Corey, the legend Landigo, who comes in as I'm saying this and drops 5 more memberships for you guys.
Okay,
Boss,
I
don't you
don't
do it.
care.
Don't you do it.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were.
No,
on to a
listen
different
though. In all
section.
seriousness,
Sorry, that's my.
in all
bad.
seriousness, it is depressing and frankly pathetic to see people defending Microsoft here or making it seem like anybody who points this out and is like, "Hey, did you know that Sea of Thieves runs better on PS5? Did you know that Hi-Fi Rush runs better on PS5?" The people who were defending
it doesn't
this
even run better. It just has like slightly better shadow resolution.
or pushing back, it's like, who cares? You can't even notice it. It's like you are like, see, people who have that mentality, they are the reason why this has happened. They are the reason why Microsoft has just continued.
So we're the reason why you get upgrades for the PS5 version. How evil of us. Guys, you know what? That's it. We are evil. I can't believe we have done this. This is so sad. Can we hit 60 likes? No, I'm kidding.
Make these decisions.
Stream, though.
And I get it. Like, at the end of the day, these companies are going to do what they want to do regardless of what anybody says, but it's just stuff like that is not helping. You know? Stuff like that is not helping, where it's like, you should be vocal. You should be at least.
Why? I don't give a damn. Why would I care if this... Why would I care if the PS5 has slightly better shadows? Like, literally, who cares?
Little bit upset, because if Sony was doing this, I would definitely be calling out Sony, being like, Sony, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Of course you would.
Like, how are you gonna, like, it'd be like if Sony released Helldivers 2 on Xbox and it ran better. It had some kind of advantage. I don't give a shit if this is a 1% advantage. That's beyond the point, or that's besides the point. The point is, like, this is your game.
Okay.
Your game on your console should run best on your console.
It runs best on PC, but okay, anyway.
Console should offer the micro benefit.
I mean, again, and the PS5 and the Series X have, like, basically the same hardware, so.
Small benefit, even if it is better shadows, even if it is slightly better draw distance, even if it is just a couple frames. I'm not saying lose your minds and throw out your Xbox. We probably should throw out your Xbox. Who needs one? I'm just kidding. But
Cap, he was
if
not
you
kidding.
got, like, if people don't become more vocal. Well, to be honest, I don't even know. Because I'm sitting here saying, like, Xbox fans should be more vocal about that, but make it shitty. No, see, that's the thing. I'm not saying Microsoft...
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the thing. So you're basically advocating to get... so you're upset that you're getting a good version of the game.
should make it shitty on purpose, because it's not that extreme.
What? Want to know? I was seeing people talk about this earlier. I think the reason that Microsoft is doing this is because they're trying to prove to the FTC and to like governments and stuff that they're not going to degrade the version on PlayStation, and in fact, they might even make it better in like slight ways that they can point out. I think that's what they're doing. I honestly think they're doing this so that way they can make more acquisitions. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what it seems like.
Like, I'm not saying, Microsoft, you should make the PS5 version of Sea of Thieves shitty so you can have the better version on your console, but it's just like, at the very least...
You just said that they should have the best version.
Least, completely equal. At the very least, they should be completely equal. And I say this as a PS5 gamer because it's like, well, listen, to be honest, I can't say that I give a shit, right? I don't care about it.
What? Then why are you ranting about it? What the Dude, I can't. Members, can we get some confused Clussy spam, please? What? Oh my god. You cannot. Then why are you so upset about it if you don't care? Christ.
Equal. And I say this as a PS5 gamer because it's like, well, listen, to be honest, I can't say that I give a shit.
Then
right? I don't care about Xbox. I don't care about the Xbox console, and maybe that's part of the problem. But like, how the fuck could I, dude? Like,
why are you ranting? I'm so... Oh boy, I'm glad we're ending on this one.
How could I even remotely care about this console when Microsoft is doing stuff like this? And I know that people are like, well, you can't really say that, dude, because look, it's just 4 games. It's like, you can't sit here and actually believe that at this point.
Well,
right?
I mean, considering how well Sea of Thieves is doing, at this point, it's not going to be 4 games anymore.
You got to know, like, Starfield is coming. It is. It's gonna happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But the real question is, when Starfield comes, is the PS5 going to have some kind of advantage? How pathetic would that be?
My question is, who would actually give a singular damn? Again, that's the thing. Like, you're saying, oh, it matters because it's like, even if it's small, it's an advantage. But that advantage literally means nothing. Are you seriously saying that this proves Microsoft just doesn't care about the console anymore? Like, this is what proves it? Dude.
What about Halo?
Now, if the PS5 had a 120 FPS mode, I guess the Series X has 120. But let's say the PS5 had a locked 120 FPS mode and the Series X just had like the variable mode. That would be a problem. That would be something. But this, literally, who cares? Why do you care? I don't understand.
The Master Chief Collection. What about previous Gears of War games? These are things that are very likely going to happen. And when they do, it's going to be fucking insane.
Is it almost
if the PS5 has any type of advantage whatsoever?
It's really
and
not,
you really have. If I was an Xbox,
again, you even said it earlier. You were saying that this is the argument people were using. It's true though. Without Digital Foundry, if Digital Foundry, hell, if nobody ran these tests and did these zoom-ins and stuff, you would not notice. You would think the games were just identical. Guarantee it. You would think the games are completely identical if they didn't do these zoom-ins and stuff.
Xbox fan, I'd seriously have to ask the question, like, how did we get here, bro? Like, how did we get here?
Yeah, guys, how did we get here? How did we get to the point where the PS5 has, like, slightly better resolution on the shadows? Man, what has happened to Microsoft, dude? They've truly gone downhill. How have we sunk so low?
And I would have to ask.
Are you listening? I hope to God he watches this back and realizes what a dumbass he sounds like.
At that point, like, why would you even consider buying an Xbox console?
I mean, there hasn't been.
I'm just sitting here imagining if Sony did this shit. You know?
I know it probably.
I'd be furious. I'd be like, Sony, you literally are trying to murder your own console.
So this is murdering your. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm actually gonna have a stroke. This, according to MBG, is murder. You know what? I'm saving this. I might have to make a video on this as well. This is actually insane. This is murdering the console. Do I have that right? Christ, dude.
But here's the biggest problem. Because I see what you're saying. You're saying, don't worry about Xbox fans. I get it. You're right. Yeah. I don't want to have my... I know people are going to say, it's your faux concern, MBG. We don't need your fake concern, your... Whatever. Fine. But here's my question.
What is your question?
How is this competition?
How is it... it's...
How is this competition? I was told...
This isn't... Why does it have to be competition?
Over and over and over again by Microsoft executives, by the fans that were supporting Microsoft's acquisition efforts. I was told time and time again that this is in the name of more competition. This is going to lead to more competition.
If they were to make games exclusive to their platform, if they were to take games like Crash or Call of Duty or something off of, like, if the future games didn't go to PlayStation, then yes.
Thought you wanted competition. This is the opposite of competition. This is the literal polar opposite of competition. And
oh no, they're putting their games on other platforms so more people can play them. You know what, guys? That's it. I'm getting a pitchfork. I'm getting a torch. We are rioting in the streets. How could Microsoft do this? How could they let more people play their games? This is truly so sad.
Any way, shape, or form. And this is what concerns me, because what it seems to reveal is that the plan that Microsoft had this whole time that people were worried about is their true plan. The only difference is it might not necessarily involve the eradication of PlayStation or Sony. Instead, it's actually quite the opposite. It's we're going to use Sony. We're going to use PlayStation to our advantage. It's very smart.
Yeah.
But you also have to question, like, what is the end game here? And the end game is exactly what we all thought it was.
It's like Dutch said, we need more money, Arthur.
It was Microsoft.
Exactly, Gerald. When exclusives die, we all win.
Trying to...
It's so Jover. It's so Jover.
Trying to buy their way to the top.
Oh, no, because no other company, Sony, has ever done that before.
You know?
God forbid.
Hold on, Neutral Zone. You're saying dreaming every day of having all Xbox games on PlayStation is like you never want to let go of Xbox, and they're just hiding it behind the PlayStation community. Dude, listen, I'll be honest with you right now. All right, Xbox could disappear tomorrow, and every one of their games could disappear. Like I'm talking like Thanos, like erased from existence, like it just never happened, and I'd be perfectly fine. Like I'm just saying, like that's this to me. Well, to be honest, the only question I'd have at that point is that if Microsoft and Xbox were erased and totally gone, I would have to ask, so who is competing with PlayStation? I mean, we probably look at Nintendo.
I mean, nobody.
And then we'd probably start asking the questions that we've asked previously, like, well, Google or Amazon or one of these big
he would be
behemoth
happy,
companies,
exactly.
will they?
We remember when he was smiling during the conference thing, or the podcast thing that Xbox did, when he thought they were going to go third party, or like, they were going to stop doing the console and stuff.
Will they try? Will they try to make their own console? Yeah, and it's just listen. I see people say, I see what Xbox fans are like holding on to, right? Where they're like, oh well, hey, you're you're buying our games now. I guess Xbox games aren't that bad if you're buying them. And it's like, well, you also have to understand, dude, that like it's not necessarily a sign that the games are that good. I'm just being real. Like they're fine.
You know, topping the charts of the other consoles store. You know, that doesn't mean the games are good. No. Definitely not. Especially when the games have been out for a while and it's already been established whether they're good or not. You know, being at the top of the other console store, that doesn't mean they're good at all. Like, do you hear yourself, dude? I swear, none of these guys listen to themselves.
But there's a reason why it's selling well on PlayStation, because it falls right in that category of the game is good enough to appeal to people if you bring it to them. You say, here's a game, you can buy it and play it if you want, but it's nowhere near good enough to get people to go buy your console.
I mean, I guess the same could be said about PlayStation with their games because, you know, they sell millions of copies on PC, so I guess that's millions of people who weren't willing to invest, but okay.
And this is exactly what I've been fighting for this whole time, man. This is exactly what I've been fighting for. Like, make your fucking console appealing. That leads to further competition.
Yeah.
Make the best fucking games in the industry and make them exclusive to your console so you get people to go buy your fucking console. It's not rocket science. This is what Sony and Nintendo have been doing
How about make the consoles themselves, like the features and everything, or like how powerful they are or whatever, how about you make that the best and then don't force people to buy it just for a single game? How about that?
Years. And now we want to see Microsoft and everybody else come out of the fucking woodwork and make it sound like, oh, this is a problem. Really?
Yeah.
Suddenly it's a problem now?
It's been a problem.
It was fine this whole time, but now it's a problem.
No,
okay.
It's been a problem.
Gotcha. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Anything else?
I don't know. Maybe
it's coming up on midnight here, so I'm probably going to wrap it up soon.
Digital age, man. Maybe it is his boss eating the curtain. He is. He's such a weirdo, dude. He's such a weirdo. We got King Sam here with the super chat saying, "Hey MBG, Final Fantasy 16 Rising Tide was pretty good. They know how to do boss fights. Great stuff. Set my PS3 up. Going for the platinum on Metal Gear Rising. That's awesome."
Funny that he would mention FF16 because I don't think that moved too many PlayStations. Like, honestly. And that game being exclusive to PlayStation hurt its sales a lot, so...
Platinum on Metal Gear Rising. Good shit, dude. And I'm glad you enjoyed the FF16 DLC. I haven't played it yet. I don't know if I'm going to anytime soon. I feel like I've gotten everything I need out of Final Fantasy 16, to be honest. Like, it would be a rare occurrence if I were to just suddenly go back and play it. Especially with Stellar Blade coming up. But... yeah, I've heard it's really good. And I mean, the most appealing thing about that DLC is probably the boss battle. You know, the boss battles in FF16 were, they were next level.
Mm-hmm. It's 5 a.m. Dude, you have been up like all night watching this. Christ, go to sleep, Butterboy. My God. Oh, man. Also, okay, before we go, I just like to point out, I actually feel bad for MBG because he's lost like 200 subs. It's actually, this poor guy cannot hit 100K. Like, I actually feel bad for him. He was at 99.3K like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And now he's at 99.1. I legitimately feel bad for him. Oh, man. But when he says dumb stuff like this, it's kind of understandable. So, really quick, we're going to watch this one more time just for the boys. And then we're going to sign off. Yes. Again, this is the type of ASMR I'm into.
I honestly love when cartoons...
Sorry. Oh, yeah. You know what? I have to show you guys this really quick. Hold on. I forgot about this. Oh, this is so good. So, you know how, like, the creators of cartoons voice their own characters and stuff? Hold on. Just take a look at this.
Dan Povenmire, creator of Phineas and Ferb, voices the best character.
Yo, Gucci. You are my little Gucci.
Shawty's like a melody in my...
And lastly,
I did not know that I needed Doofenshmirtz singing Shawty's like a melody. But here we are. And you know what? I consider this canon. I don't care what anybody says. This is canon to Phineas and Ferb.
Shawty's like a melody in my...
And lastly,
it's beautiful. I love it so much. But yeah, anyway, all right. Yeah, with all that being said, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for being here. We had a lot of people here tonight. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time. Sucks that Caden couldn't be here. but he should be back next week. Or actually, well, I might not even be back next week. We'll see. I might be back next week. It depends on when I get back home and stuff. But whatever. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I love all of you. Go have a great weekend, and I will catch you all next time. And I'm actually going to run the outro screen this time. All right. Later, everybody. Bye-bye.